Hi, my name is Scott Salem. Even my last name, Salem, is a cigarette. I have a cousin named Paul. Last name Mall. Maybe you've heard of him. I'll tell you, I wish there was a way that I could smoke while I sleep. I can't get enough of that sweet nicotine. The cigarette, I find, is my only friend. I wish I knew how to smoke with my rear end.
My name is Scott Salem and I'm so serene. When my lungs are filled up with smoke and nicotine, cigarettes are my entire life. I'm never half happy till I've got a bucket to ignite. I've got brown fingers and lungs so filled with crud. Brown fingers. My mucus looks like mud.
I'm as dull as a clam. I'm a loser's loser.
Doesn't matter if it's cold or hot. You could probably pave a road with all the tar in my snot. I've got no will to live and not much self-control. If I got throat cancer, I'd be smoking through my throat hole. I've got brown fingers. My lungs are filled with crud. Brown fingers. My mucus, it looks like mud.
Sitting here with a razor blade, chopping up tape, missing all my hair, like my head's been raked.
I've got brown fingers. My lungs are filled with crud. Brown fingers. My mucus looks like mud. I've got good reason to smoke, it's pretty clear. I'm as dull as a wall and I've got no career. Got a big hairy butt but there's no hair on my head. I buy 2 cartons at a time, cause you have to take a bed. I've got brown fingers. My lungs are filled with crud. Brown fingers. My mucus, it looks like mud.
I got
brown fingers.
I say, yeah. How come I smoke so much? Yeah. I get tar on everything I touch.
Brown fingers.
Look at me.
Brown fingers.
I got a clone head.
Brown fingers.
I'll be dead in 2 years.
Slippers, dice, and hoes.
Only on the Turk Show.
Small penis and big nose.
Let's go.
Hey everybody, what's happening? Good morning. Welcome to the show. It's Thursday. Oh yeah. Come on. Let's dance. Jackie just told me a good joke. I'm the worst joke teller in the world. I hate telling jokes, but
Go for it.
let me try this one. Let me try this one out for size. So this girl goes shopping. Goes to the supermarket and gets. Here's Robin. Wait, she should have missed this. Let me tell you a joke.
On the outside chance you get it right.
Yeah, if I get this right, I'll screw it up.
Again, because you're telling a joke.
Yeah, I'll screw it up though. So a girl goes to the supermarket. She buys a little thing of toothpaste. Buys a tiny little thing of the breath. What?
No.
Come on, don't screw me up.
Quart of milk.
Well, yeah, but I know.
Order is
No.
important.
Please don't interrupt. Even if I screw it up, let me tell it my own inimitable way. All right. We know you're the master. All right. Girl goes to the supermarket, buys a little thing of toothpaste, buys a quart of milk, and she buys like 6 eggs.
Okay.
So the guy at the checkout kind of says to her, He goes, what are you, single? She goes, yeah, how could you tell? He goes, because you're so goddamn ugly.
That's not a joke.
That's fun. Are you kidding? That's some joke. That's so great.
We go around forever. Somebody's talking about something in here.
I think you wrote that.
Why was he stopping you? What could you have said that was wrong?
I know, because instead of a quart of milk, I said, I was going to say a little thing of Listermint or
I
something.
thought you were stammering and you were stuck.
All right, okay. You're actually right, but...
Right.
Right.
What you go down the bad path?
I needed some help.
Jumpstart you.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, listen, you know, it's a funny thing. A couple of things planned for today's show, and believe me, we got a million of them, but...
Yeah, baby.
A new message from Daniel Carver of the Ku Klux Klan. This is some message. I just heard it. He's on fire. Also, you know, everyone always says to me, hey, you're half Italian. Why do you never have your Italian relatives in? So two of my cousins are coming in.
Two of your Italian cousins.
Two of my Italian cousins are coming in to meet everybody so we can get that over with.
You can only find cousins.
Well, no, in fact, my uncle might even show up.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't want to promote something that won't happen. Michael J. Cox will be calling in. Michael
Again?
J. Yeah.
You know, he's a big tease.
Michael J. Cox?
Yeah, every time you mention his name, he never shows up.
Right. And there's so much to talk about, so much to get to, but...
And we're supposed to have another porno this month, right? Or the month?
Oh, yes. Corner of the month.
You're working on that?
Absolutely. In fact, tomorrow a woman will wear a bikini and burp, and we'll have the gossip game with Jane Pratt. Remember her? She had a talk show?
Yes, and she has that magazine, Jane, right?
Yeah. I was reading the paper today. She was at some party making out with Drew Barrymore, it said. Well, let me make sure I got that right. It says...
Yeah, because you're throwing around some big names.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be like, you know, in trouble because I got it wrong, but here's what it says. So we'll have something to talk to her about tomorrow.
Making out with...
Yeah. Is there anyone Drew Barrymore didn't canoodle with at the Saturday Night Live 25th anniversary party? This is from Page 6, Richard Johnson.
Okay.
We reported that Drew and Jane Pratt played Spin the Bottle with Michael Keaton and Griffin Dunne. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if that means Drew was kissing Jane Pratt or they were just kissing the guys.
It sounds like they were playing it with guys.
All right, hold on a second. The Post ran a photo of Drew Barrymore holding hands with SNL star Molly Shannon. Now Aspire reports that when the cameras were watching, Shannon and Drew enthusiastically engaged in a round of all-star tonsil hockey.
Shannon and Drew.
Right. Drew's publicist says, oh, please, they're great chums. I'm sure they were just fooling around. I mean, giggling and doing girl stuff, but I'll say they weren't making out. There's some dispute about who was making out with who.
Yeah. Who was in that Spin the Bottle thing? Michael Keaton and who?
Griffin
Dunne.
Who is that? Who is it?
Director.
American Werewolf in London.
I don't know the guy. I would like
After
to.
Hours, wasn't that one of his?
When do we ever play Spin the Bottle around here? Get a bottle. Let's play. Let's have some fun. Come on, we're adults. Time is running out.
I thought it was a kid's game.
Let's have a good time. Who could play? You don't have to have Jackie. Frank, it could just be me and you.
That makes sense.
It does to Robin.
But Anne Marie could play.
I'll play with Anne Marie, sure.
Sure.
Well, then you three and Anne Marie can play.
Oh, me, Robin, and Anne Marie. Who else? Who else is back there? Michael J. Cox?
He can play.
Scott the Engineer.
Oh, now you remember Scott.
See, I'd like to see you play Spin the Bottle with Scott the Engineer
Andre.
and Andre. Yeah.
Oh, please.
Oh, what are you saying?
Nothing. It's just that I think of them in a professional
Oh,
manner.
I see.
Yeah, you see them buying 6 eggs.
Your lips say no, but your eyes say yes.
Yeah. Bob, did I tell you the joke about the woman goes to the store? Oh, that's right. I told you that already.
Want to do it again?
Yeah, I'm getting really good at it. If I tell it enough times, I might actually remember it.
And if you learn two, you got a stage act.
You see, this woman goes to the store and she picks up like a lot of small items. Like she gets a little tube of toothpaste, and she gets a quart of milk, and she buys 6 eggs. And the guy at the checkout counter says, "What are you, single?" She goes, "How could you tell?" He goes, "Because you're so goddamn ugly." That's the greatest joke. That is funny. Care what anybody says. All right, my Italian cousins will be here later in the program. Also, Michael J. Cox.
We've never met any of your family for the most part.
No.
I'm sitting here thinking it's like your immediate family is all we've ever met.
That's right.
It's always your wife's
Family.
relatives that come in here.
Yeah. I won't let my side of the family in. Because they're like the Munsters. Want to keep them a secret.
I see.
No. I don't know why that is. Actually, I have had my family in. I have had a couple of cousins in.
No.
Yes, I have. You don't remember.
Maybe once or twice, but the most...
I only let the good ones in.
The people who come here most are your wife's family.
Yes.
And his hot old college girlfriends.
Well,
Wow. They were hot at one time.
please.
Wow. Hey,
There's
Joke
still
man.
no proof.
we've seen what Father Time has done to you. So.
Friend of no one.
Right. Time is no friend. Not on this show. Anyway,
Tom was never a friend.
Jackie reminded me he went to see this Friars Club film. There's a film out
What
called...
is the Friars Club film?
It's actually a
Let me
video.
and I hear laughter.
Yeah, what do they do? You
It's a
can't even...
documentary.
Where do you see it, though? Because I
It's
had
going to be
a...
on Cinemax in, I should know the date, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, because I have a copy of it on videotape, or I did. I sent it to my dad because it was so good. Because my dad always was into roasts and all that kind
Oh,
of
so
stuff.
it's a bunch of the roasts?
It's not the roast, it's the history of the Friars Club. They tell some great stories. And one of the great stories is that Albert Brooks, the filmmaker, his real name is Albert Einstein.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, you did.
I did?
Yeah, because his
Okay.
brother's name is Super Dave Einstein.
That's right.
Right.
Well, I never put the two together. Albert Einstein.
But Albert Brooks' father, and I think you might even know this, because I knew it, his father was a famous comedian named Park Your Carcass. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, Park Your Carcass was like a big deal.
Wow.
Eddie Cantor show.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know that because we don't...
Jackie says he was on the Eddie Cantor show
No,
like I could have seen
I didn't
it.
know it till last night when I saw the movie.
Did you ever actually see the Eddie Cantor show? Because I believe you might have seen it.
No, but I never knew what that guy
Right.
had actually done. I didn't know what era he was.
So Park Your Carcass was one of these guys who was great at roasts and everything. He was quite brilliant at his comedy. And
Park Your Carcass.
Park Your Carcass, Albert Brooks' dad, went up on stage and was doing a great routine. He was killing. And literally dropped dead on stage.
Did he?
Yeah, he's one of those guys who had a Friars roast.
During his ovation.
Yeah, and he was getting a standing ovation because he was so good.
And then he probably fell, and they all thought,
Yes.
oh, he's doing another pratfall. And they
In fact, they thought
still
he was
applauding.
like doing fellatio on Milton Berle, like going
really?
down on the floor.
Of all people, for your head to wind up in his lap.
Yeah.
It wound up in his lap.
I don't know. Did they say that in the special, that it wound up in Milton Berle's lap?
His head went down, he slumped down, it kind of half on Milton Berle's shoulder or
Right.
lap or something like that.
And people thought it was, a
So
joke.
they thought he was still goofing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And yet, when you think about that Park Your Carcass named his son Albert Einstein, and like Gary said to me, do you think that was a goof or, I go, of course it was a goof.
Yeah, he
No
was
accident.
into
Yeah.
joking around with everything.
No, he said the guy's name was Park Your Carcass, so obviously names to him were, what a great name, Park Your Carcass.
You're changing your name.
Yeah, Park Your Carcass. Like, who would ever name themselves that?
Yeah, there should have been a Park Your Carcass Jr.
You got to be amazing to name yourself Park Your Carcass because, everybody, I don't care who you are, you have some sort of ego.
Right, and you got to go other places besides the stage.
Yeah, and you got to be Park Your Carcass.
Yeah.
You got to
And
really.
You got to use that whole name all the time. You can't call a guy Park.
Yeah, and you think, like even you take like Gilbert Gottfried, who's such a, a nebbish. He should be Park Your Carcass. But even he wants to be Gilbert Gottfried, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes a big commitment to change your name to Park Your Carcass.
Even Professor Irwin Corey has another name that
Right.
he lives by when he's not Professor Irwin Corey.
Really?
Yes.
I always thought his name was Irwin Corey.
No, that's him.
His name is Irwin Corey, right? Yeah.
It's a
He's not a
Really?
professor,
good
though.
example.
He's not
Yeah.
a professor.
Right. That's the part.
Where he dropped.
He's that guy 24/7.
Yeah, no, he's Irwin Corey, all right.
Out last night.
Oh, no.
Professor Irwin Corey, I love that guy. I won't have him on the show, but I love him.
The world's great.
Well, he'll appreciate that.
I used to always get on the air and talk about how much I love Professor Irwin Corey, and he called one day and said, I don't want to come on the show. I said, no, I don't love you that
You
much.
can't come on
Yeah,
now.
can't come on, I'm not going to listen to that.
I love you from afar.
It's funny for 3 seconds, that bit. For those of you who don't know, Professor Irwin Corey was this guy who used to be on the Mike Douglas show all the time.
And it was great.
Mike Douglas was like the original Rosie O'Donnell. And he used to come on and he would like do double talk. That was his whole thing.
Yeah, all non sequiturs.
Right, he'd say, look, I've been looking into the situation, and I got to tell you that on the basis of everything that I've examined, I can see that the parties of the first part and the second part aren't agreeing, but I know. And he'd go on and on, and he'd go, I mean, it's pretty brilliant, but I don't need this.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm not putting it on the radio. It is funny. It's just 2 seconds of it is funny. You get the joke.
Corey's his real name. He doesn't have a...
Park your carcass. So, wait, think of a better example.
All right.
Grease Man.
Well, Red Skelton was Red Skelton, wasn't he?
Red Skelton was Red Skelton. Red Buttons, I think, was a goofy name.
Yeah.
I don't think his real name was Red Buttons. He named himself Red Buttons.
But then he started being it 24 hours a day.
24/7 he was Red Buttons. Anyway, so Park Your Carcass is Albert Brooks' father.
Well,
he dropped dead on stage.
And they talk about that, or they show it
Yeah.
in this.
No, they don't show it. They talk about it.
There's a little bit of video of that night, but not of him.
None of that.
See. Well, they had our cameraman there, I guess.
It was like the first big honor that Lucy and Desi got. So that's a long time.
And
How do you like
died.
How do you like these screwballs out in Denver?
Oh, please.
I'll get to the phone calls in a second.
That's
I know.
an embarrassment.
Yeah, it really is. John Benet Ramsey, they are such jerk-offs. I was going to do a whole rap about this John Benet Ramsey thing, but the guy who did it better than me is this guy, Steve Dunleavy in the New York Post. He's pretty eloquent on this subject. He goes, the headline is, "These chumps are off their Rockies."
Mm-hmm.
See, because I know that the Rockies are over there.
They're over there in Colorado.
Somewhere there. Arrogance, imbecility, and incompetence are thriving in the clear air of Boulder, Colorado. The investigation of the murder of little John Benet Ramsey has been the most outrageous perversion of justice since O.J. Simpson went back on the golf course, and that's the truth.
Absolutely.
Boulder District Attorney Alex Hunter last night showed he needed the same brain transplant as former police commissioner Tom Kobe, whose probe into her murder was straight out of an Inspector Clouseau movie. John Benet, move the biddy, move the biddy.
Look at her little bitty.
Yes, but, Inspector, do you think that we should move John Benet's body? Shouldn't we wait for the forensics to show up?
No, just toss it in the corner. Let the straighten up the rim.
But if we toss it in the corner, doesn't that mean that when we go to court, all the evidence will be thrown out?
Great forensics.
Right.
We don't need it.
Kobe screwed up the crime scene by letting John Benet's dad and other civilians move around the evidence.
Oh, yeah.
Let's all dance.
Including the little girl's body.
So put on a record and squid dance around the room.
Let me tell you something. Those two parents and all parents who put their kids in these beauty pageants ought to go to jail just for putting them in beauty pageants. If that isn't the sickest, freakiest thing.
Every picture, you know, whenever they pull out those pictures.
Yeah.
And when I heard what they did yesterday, I said, oh, my God, I'm going to have to look at those pictures again.
Yeah.
Those pictures are frightening.
Yeah, it's child
Of
abuse.
This little girl dressed up to look like an adult.
Yeah, it's legal child
full
abuse.
makeup and, you know, a sexy pose.
Yeah, and putting those kids out on stage to be evaluated in beauty pageants. Evaluated at 6 years old about if they're not good enough, if they're not pretty enough. I mean, you know, this country, they talk about children and protecting children. They're full of crap. Someone ought to take a good hard look at that.
I mean, because they strut down the runway like models.
Right.
You know, they've got a little sway to their walk, and they're supposed to bat their eyes at the judges.
Totally sexual. Anyway, let me continue here. So, imagine John Benet's dad the night that she gets murdered. This dude's moving the body around.
Yeah,
He's like,
he finds it, and
Yeah.
then he starts moving things.
see, that's what you do when you kill somebody. As soon as the cops show up, just start moving the body around. Say, hey, oh.
Wait a minute. Well, what's this over here?
Just say, hey, I moved the body around.
Guess what? Here she is.
Yeah.
He said he was looking for the TV remote control.
I'm not a cop, I'm not an investigator, but my ears are still in working order. And what he's hearing sounds like a lot of BS.
And the best part of it is they won't even let you see what they did. So
Right.
all the speculation continues.
Yeah. And then the guy even says, guilty, innocent. That is obviously not up for me to decide, but for a jury. We first heard allegations that there were terrorists who would... Remember that? The first thing they said was terrorists committed this terrible crime. Then we get the impression from the Ramsey people that this was some kind of personal vendetta. Nobody has... Here, listen, I'm a lawyer, okay? Thank God forbid.
You are?
I mean, if I'm a lawyer, shoot me, all right? Because I hate them all. They're all thieves. They're skunks. They lie. They manipulate. Don't even get me started. and that's just off the top of my head. They're the vermin of society, and if you don't know it, then you're dreaming. But anyway,
you're one.
Right? Then you're a lawyer, or you're married to one. We first heard allegations that there were terrorists who had committed the crime. Then we heard that it was a personal vendetta. I mean, what do you think of that? There's no DNA, no footprints in the snow which fell on the day she was killed, December 26th. No threads, no fiber, no hair, no fingerprints, nothing that implicates any other human being except for the people in that house.
She murdered herself.
Figure this out. There's there's fresh snow on the ground. No footprints from somebody entering the house. Okay, no strange footprints. Right away, listen, I'm a lawyer.
It's got to be somebody in the house, right?
Right. So, no footprints.
No helicopter pad on top of that.
No strange hairs, no DNA.
It was Santa Claus.
Should have been solved the next day.
No fiber. Even though the body was moved, the only thing they could find is fiber from people in the house. There's not one iota of evidence that implicates any human being other than the people who were in the house on that day. On that terrible day. And the horror of this story, perhaps, would not be as painful for every person, every mother and father, if there was, some son of a bitch on death row waiting for a magic needle. And sure enough, there isn't. So people go crazy from this. And the horror of the story, this is Steve Dunleavy, the horror of this story would be not so painful if we had not seen a 6-year-old child turned into a minuscule sexual clown.
Yeah.
Which is what you're talking about. So, lock up the parents just for putting her in a beauty pageant.
Well, the strange thing is, they're looking for her killer as hard as O.J. is. Looking for the killer of his wife.
Yeah, well, why waste
if somebody killed your child and the police couldn't find out who it was, wouldn't you be hiring people? These are rich people. They could afford to mount an investigation.
Oh, you'd be out of your mind.
But they're not looking for anybody either.
Well, it's very hard to find that person. And God forbid they find him.
O.J.'s got all the investigators tied up.
Yeah, he's got a lot of people involved. O.J., meanwhile, is busy calling 911 again. I think he's a rocket ready to go off.
Really?
I don't know what his story is.
It's the same story over again. You know how he was obsessed with Nicole?
Yep.
And they couldn't get out of each other's lives?
Yep.
Same thing here.
Yep. Yeah. He got a new girl.
That he's obsessed with.
That chick's the bravest chick on the planet, because I'm telling you, O.J.'s ready to blow.
Well, there's two sides. You could either be brave or stupid.
No, stupid for sure. O.J. and her is stupid.
What the hell does that mean?
Ever see O.J. act?
Ooh.
Oh, boy, does he mangle the English language.
Really, man.
You sure do, O.J.
Really, man.
I like when we met O.J., it was like the O.J. who tries to sort of
It was business O.J.
Business O.J. When we were working here at the radio station one day, O.J. walked by in the halls. Why did O.J. walk by in the halls? Because we worked for a company at the time that was called Infinity Broadcasting. Infinity Broadcasting owned our radio stations. And between you and me, I know that especially any federally regulated business has to have a black person on its board of directors.
Yeah.
So they had to find a black guy. They had no black guy. That was what it came down to. So who do they dig up?
Why not?
O.J.
He's sitting with a famous football star.
Right, the O.J. And it's great because if you put O.J. sat on a lot of boards. Because O.J., first of all, isn't going to complain about it, man.
O.J. doesn't even know what the conversation is.
O.J.'s a white black guy. You know what I'm saying.
What company is this?
Hey, what company is this? What do we do?
What do you do?
Maybe I'll start a radio show. When's dinner? It used to kill me, too. I go, I should be sitting on the board. I actually work for the company, and I work hard. O.J. saunters in here, guy who got hit in the head too many times.
He come to the meetings. You got to hand it to him.
He came to 2 meetings out of the year, which was the legal requirement.
Right. He did come to the meetings. He didn't send a proxy.
Yeah. You know what I contribute? I'm very handsome.
Is this my chair?
And he would wear his corporate suit.
He wore a business suit, and he had the overcoat and the whole thing. They'd dress him up and ship him out to me.
And he carried a briefcase. I wonder what was in the briefcase.
In the briefcase was my knives. Mr. Kardashian, can you hold my briefcase? Thank you. So he would saunter in here, and, it was great. Listen, he's a nice guy. We'd interview him. Why not?
He was charismatic, didn't you think, when he stuck it?
Absolutely. I mean, he's O.J.
He's O.J.
Famous guy.
Until he became O.J.
Great football player.
He's still charismatic. We can't take our eyes off him.
Right. And now more than ever. He is charismatic, all right. I know 2 people who wish they didn't have their eyes on him. At least he didn't kill us. Hey, he made one mistake, Robin.
2.
He had one bad day.
No, he had more than one bad day.
Oh, come on.
You know, like now we realize the bad days are mounting.
Don't be so tough on the OJ, man.
And there's more bad days to come.
The Juice. The Juice is getting in the same pattern with the new broad.
Yep. Following her all over. She runs away, he goes.
She looks very much like Nicole. Why do every woman turn on me? Why do every woman have to act the same?
Hello, 911.
I thought I found a Nicole lookalike who loved me.
I'm trying to save a woman from a cocaine binge.
Hello, 911. This is a time bomb calling.
Sorry, sir, what is that?
I'm a time bomb. I'm ready to go off.
This is Super OJ.
Tick, tick, tick.
Tick, 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 tick.
Hello, 911. What goes tick, 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 tick?
A time bomb?
Yeah, I'm one.
The OJ bomb.
My fuse is lit.
Yeah, you are lit.
I'm a landmine.
The Ku Klux Klan wants to come into New York City and hold a rally. But New York is always thinking of stuff to keep the Ku Klux Klan out, so they came up with something. This is
It's
great.
an obscure law. They really had to dig for this one.
There's a law in the books that says you can't wear a mask
In a parade.
in a parade. Yeah. Is it a parade or a public protest?
Some
Yeah.
kind of protest. If
Yeah.
it's a protest, you can't wear a mask.
Anyway, I can find the article so we get it right, but this is funny as hell. Here. Okay. The New York Police Department last night denied a permit for a Ku Klux Klan White Pride rally, citing a state law that bars protesters from wearing masks, setting the stage for a legal battle. They can't deny some of their First Amendment rights, KKK National Imperial Wizard Jeff Berry said.
Yeah, and the KKK says their hoods are part of their religious garb.
Well, you know,
They
look.
wouldn't ask the Pope to take off his hat.
You know what I always say with these kind of things? I say,
Let
it happen. You know, I mean,
You know, they're gonna go to court. I mean, it gives
It's gonna-
them more
publicity.
Yeah.
Right. Let these guys go ahead and have their rally. It's just like
opportunity.
it's like when you fight Khalid Muhammad Frazier, whatever his name is.
Muhammad
Ali Frazier. Khalid Muhammad Ali Frazier. You give him too much publicity.
Then they're in the paper all the time. They're getting interviewed.
We'll take a couple of calls and I'll play the KKK message. Hey, Mike, you're on the air.
Yeah, you just missed it. I had some great gas. I was trying to hold it up for you, but...
Sorry I missed that, man.
All right. My dog's digging holes in the backyard. I got a black lab like yours, and the place where I got it from said I should bury little mouse traps where she...
No.
What?
No, don't do that.
Little mouse traps where she digs the holes.
You know
I
what?
scared her a couple times, but...
You know, I'll tell you something. My dog, I was lucky.
Where'd
my dog,
you get her from?
My dog wasn't a digger.
Yeah.
But a lot of labs are.
Yeah.
And they, you could just, like, if you spend some time with the dog, when you see it start to dig, you just scream at it no.
Yeah.
And if it gets real, rambunctious, you spray it with some water, like out of a spray bottle.
Yeah.
And they'll stop.
All right.
And how old is the dog?
Just about a year.
Yeah, like
Do they grow out of it?
They kind of do, most of them, but you could just start telling them no.
Yeah.
Why would somebody say bury mouse traps?
Because people are psychopaths. You don't want to traumatize the dog to the point where it turns into a bad dog.
Yeah.
But it's nuts, because you can get dogs to do stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
She's a good dog. I mean, she listens to everything else, but she just loves to dig.
Yeah, like my dog used to, like, chew a lot, but then they outgrow it, and used to grab socks and stuff from around the house, and then we gave her the run of the whole house, and she got bored with us. She can keep a lot of toys around. They play with their own toys. They know their toys, believe it or not. It's amazing.
Yep. Hey, Howard, can you hook me up with some Chili Pepper tickets?
Don't have any.
No?
I don't think I do. Where are they playing?
Top of the World Trade Center. You guys are giving away all day.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
They didn't give me any to give away. I'm like not the rest of the station. When you hear stuff on the rest of the station, they never include me. I'm my own little thing.
We didn't even know about Guerrilla Radio, so don't ask us
Yeah,
anything.
we don't know anything. No one includes me.
But they're playing
Thank
at the
God.
top of the World Trade Center?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
October.
26. What day of the week is that?
Tuesday.
What time?
I don't know.
Which it's late. I
I
won't get to
can't
see
get
it.
through. I call all day.
I want to go. 26th of October on the top of the World Trade Center.
Yep.
Tell me about this, John, because I'm going to go. I like those guys.
It's actually...
I think Flea will be nude.
Yeah.
It's a really cool thing. There's only going to be like 250 people there.
Wow.
And it's just people that we give tickets away to.
What time does it go on, though?
I think like 8 o'clock. But, yeah, it's going to be great. The whole observation deck will be closed.
8 o'clock's my bedtime. Can they move that to 4 o'clock?
I'm sure they'll do anything to you.
Yeah, just tell me I need him to go on at tell the Chili Peppers I need him to go on at 6.
And Howard, there's no warm-up band. Just the Chili Peppers doing 70 minutes.
How many?
70?
Oh,
70
so then I
minutes.
can be home by 10.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And they're starting at 8?
I believe so. I'd have to check on the exact time.
Maybe I'll just go early to the sound check and they can entertain me personally. I would like that.
Does Flea disrobe for sound check?
I'd like to bring my kids, but is Flea going to be naked? I don't want them to see that because he's so big. I don't want them because they've seen me, I think, when they were
But
younger.
do they remember?
No.
I don't know. They're pretty traumatized. They thought I was a woman.
Doesn't he usually wear diapers?
No.
No.
He was naked.
He was naked at Woodstock. He usually wears his underwear. The guy at Woodstock was playing the guitar naked,
It
and
was so funny.
his privates are flopping all around, and I'm going, man, if I had privates that, of that proportion, and they're not that they're huge, but they're nice, I was like, I'd be doing that too, I think.
No, you wouldn't.
I would pull my pants down and show people.
He was like doing jumping jacks.
He was all over the stage. It wasn't like he took off his pants and then he acted like he was naked. He took off his pants and acted like he was wearing
It was
clothes.
kind of cool to see because, when I walk around all day and I do different things, I realize my penis is doing things in my underwear, but, it's kind of weird to see somebody's doing it.
Well, as a woman, you always wonder now, that thing's in there. What's it,
What's it up to?
How does that feel? I mean, what is that like to have something dangling all the time?
Well, you know what's funny? I don't have anything dangling. You know what I mean? So, I have my testicles.
Uh-huh.
But they're not even so much.
Not even
Yeah, I don't really have an issue. Tell you the truth.
But it was fascinating
Right.
to watch what was going on there while he ran around the
That's what I'm saying. It was an interesting thing.
And he had, half the time, the guitar was covering it.
It doesn't look real cool, though, when you're...
Move around just as he would if he was wearing clothes.
I'm always envious of the guy playing guitar on stage and stuff, but I tell you, I wasn't envious of him. It didn't look that cool.
And then when other guys wanted to join him and sing at the mic with him, it looked kind of weird.
So 70 minutes of the Chili Peppers alone.
Yeah.
At the top of the World Trade Center.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
And the observation deck will be closed only to people that go, so you can go up and hang out and look at the.
See the view?
Yeah.
Why can't they do that on a Friday night?
I know, it's a shame.
Why does everything in New York go on like weeknights? Don't other people have to go to bed and go home to their families and stuff?
Apparently not.
I mean, everybody's out partying. I don't get it. I must have a warped view of the world. I think every night's a school night.
What time do you go to bed when you're in the city?
8:30. I'm tired.
I was out the other night. I went to see this play. Wonderful play, by the way, Cat and the Kings. And at the break, they announced that they were going to have a discussion period after the play.
Oh.
And anybody who wanted to do that,
What's that,
musical, no, they could move down.
Was the
And
play that complicated?
I'm rushing out of the theater because I've got to go home and go
Right.
to sleep. And people are moving down because now they're going to sit there and talk about the musical for several hours, I guess, because they have nothing to do.
What are these people, homeless? Boy, I'll tell you something. If I go to a play and I hear discussion group afterward, I'm like, that's...
No, I think it was because it had to do with
That's
South
worse than-
Africa and the coloreds, and they wanted to explain.
Great. So you get a bunch of white liberals and angry black people screaming at each other. You see what you people do to us?
What are you talking
It
about?
wasn't me who did it.
They were going to talk to the cast.
Oh, please. Everybody's all angry.
They're going to call Moof just because the system is dirty. The system is filthy. Anytime you drop a bomb or something, you is cold, you is insensitive, you is sick, you dirty.
All right, ma'am, that's a good point. Let's move on to someone else now.
Well, what you said before, but a drug thing, I don't want kids. I don't know why.
Yes.
I don't know why you put it back in that can.
Yeah. All right, now, two very good points.
I was thinking of sending Jackie because it's a lot of doo-wop music. It's music from the 50s. It's really
I love
very
it.
talented
And then I could
group
go
of
to
people.
discussion groups and tell some jokes.
Right. We're going to have a discussion group after the play. Excuse me. I didn't sign up for that. Bad enough I had to sit through some play that teaches me junk.
No, it doesn't teach you junk. It's a really entertaining play.
Whatever. Whatever.
You're jumping to conclusions again.
Matt, you're on the air. Let's take a couple of phone calls, then I'll play the Ku Klux Klan message.
The U.S. test ban treaty. The rejection of it in the Senate.
What do I think of the rejection of the U.S.? Listen, we are a superpower. We have to test our nuclear weapons.
We can do this without testing. We have
No, but the U.S. has to
facility.
lead here, don't they? You guys have to be in the front.
What did he say?
Pakistan,
don't we have
India,
to
the U.S.
lead?
is the only one who can go in there and, like, kind of defuse it.
I don't know what he's saying. All I'm telling you is...
The whole point is that we have the wherewithal not to test and keep our nuclear arsenal ready.
Robin,
And other people don't have that kind of technology.
I just want to say one thing.
What?
Every once in a while, this country needs to test a few bombs just to show everyone else the kind of power we have.
We don't even want to do it. We want to stop other people
Oh, we
from
do?
doing it. Yes, that's the whole point.
No, I'm against it. What is this, a discussion group?
Are we learning something here?
I'm for us having bombs and testing them.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to bring up, Howard, was I was sick and seeing...
I have a real command of
the
whole situation. Don't worry, everything's under control. I like that.
No.
I like over in Pakistan. They had like
coup.
they had a democratic election. People voted in some dudes, and the military decided, well, the economy's really in the crapper, and the people are complaining, so we'll just take over.
Well, you know what's funny is the people voted in some dudes, and then they didn't like the dudes.
Right.
So the military said, okay, fine, you don't like them? We'll get rid of
We'll
them.
get rid of them. Have another free election.
Don't like that election? We'll get another one.
Isn't it great, these other countries? They just don't even get
Well,
it.
you know, I was listening to somebody the other day who said, well, you know, the Pakistanis have never had a real marriage to the democratic process.
Yeah, I mean,
they're not really into it.
there's no marriage to anything. There's no commitment to anything.
Oh, it's like saying Russia's democracy now.
Yeah, Russia doesn't get it. Russia can never be a democracy.
They are slaves. They want to be led.
Oh yeah, they want to be communists. They want to be robots.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention, Howard, was what do you think about seeing Robert Shapiro on CNN talking about John Bonet as being like, you know, an outrage against justice?
Yeah,
Robert Shapiro?
Robert Shapiro should just sit at his back doctor's office. The reason he's got back pain is because he's got to live with the fact that OJ, he was part of the OJ defense team.
Oh, it's sick.
And he ought to keep quiet about John Bonet and everything else. He should become a divorce attorney. Really inflict misery on people. In fact, we should do our nuclear testing on attorneys. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Right. Right on top of their heads. Am I right, Robin?
There you go. There's a good plan.
There you go. I told everybody off.
But the Indians and the Pakistanis, this gentleman was saying, they could never ratify the nuclear test ban treaty if the United States didn't.
Right.
And they're the guys we really are worried about.
Well, I'm glad you told me now, Robin. So I made a fool out of myself. You could have informed me of that sooner. Let's go over to Denver. Frank, hi, you're on the air.
How you doing, Howard?
Okay.
Listen, from Denver here. I wanted to say a couple things after you called up those two morons the other day that were stealing your show.
Yes.
You've been here for a little while, and before you came on here, there was nothing like what you were doing here in Denver, nothing. And after you've come on here, it's amazing. Now everybody thinks they're Howard Stern here.
Right.
I was listening to someone last night, and it just seems like everybody here is like, oh, you know, we got lesbians and we got pudding wrestling and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And,
Well, listen. This is my curse in a way. I've changed the face of radio, and yet no one in my industry wants to talk about it, admit it, honor me. They're all against me, and they all hate me so much, but they all do exactly what I do. And the whole industry pretends like I'm the bad guy. I'm the guy who made radio exciting again.
They were doing exactly the kind of stuff that you do, and the funny thing about it is they rip you off poorly.
Yeah, in fact, we have tons of Howard Stern imitators now in New York, all over the place, Los Angeles.
Whole radio station's full.
Yeah. I had a meeting with our boss. He says, well, what do you think of these Howard Stern imitators I hired? He even calls them Howard Stern imitators. I go, well, they do. He says, are they any good? I go, well, the times I've tuned in, they're good at doing they say the exact words I say, but there's nothing funny. It's not funny.
I wouldn't mind it if they did it well, but it's all done poorly. I mean, I get the feeling that they're just trying to be Howard.
Well, yeah, because really, you see what it is? Radio is a medium that attracts very few talented people. Once in a blue moon, I think you get a talented person like myself who got into it. I had a passion for it when I was 5 years old. I used to dream about it. I thought about it. I thought about what could be exciting. And I came along, and I started doing things on the radio that were never heard of before. And not that, forget my bits. The idea that I made it fun. That radio could be a medium that was useful, that could be a real conversation, real people talking.
That there'd be some reason to actually tune into the DJ, not music.
And quite frankly, most of the industry was annoyed with me because this put a lot of pressure on people who used to formerly make a living playing records. And now, all of a sudden, the medium has opened up again. And really what we've ended up with, it's the same thing that happened to me at NBC. When they fired me from NBC, they said, well, just get a guy who talks a lot like Howard.
Right.
But they got a lot of guys who are real bad. And the radio now is filled with guys who you wouldn't even hang around with at a party.
No way. So, I don't know. In a way, you're to blame for all the bad radio.
I am to blame. But what can I do? I never could have predicted this. Thank you.
F. Tom Giussano.
Oh, you got that right. You got that right, buddy. F him. Straight to hell. No friend of mine. You're on the air.
You need a friend?
What is that?
Do you need a friend?
Do I need a friend? No, I don't need any friends. In fact, listen.
Friends are for the weak-minded.
As my psychiatrist says, I have pushed everyone out of my life. So, obviously, I don't need a friend.
They're for the weak-minded.
That's right, like religion.
Speaking of friends, how did your talk with Mel Karmazin go?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Robin, yesterday I had a meeting with Mel Karmazin.
Mel Karmazin!
I think the meeting was because everyone in the company heard that I was pissing and moaning on the air about how disgruntled I was.
Did Mel call the meting, or did you?
No, Mel did.
Oh.
I would never call the meeting.
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to him. So
No.
I heard this and he called him.
I mean, I always want to talk to him. But, listen, I'm not going to be presumptuous and call. He's busy with Letterman and Chuck Norris. And
Chris Kraft, whatever. He's
seizing
buying and selling and buying.
He owns the entire Internet. Listen, you know, I what can I tell you?
Billboards and Internet.
Everything.
Companies.
You listen to him, you get dizzy from what he owns. It's like Mel dot everything. I mean, there's nothing he doesn't own.
Really, he's got a foot in everywhere.
Yeah. He really does, and it's kind of frightening because, I go out with my production company, I make a deal with somebody, next minute Mel owns it.
Yeah. But I was reading the other day, Chris Kraft is thinking of selling...
Channel 9.
Yeah.
Here in New York.
And there's CBS in the mix of bidders.
I hope he gets it.
When do they run out of money?
By the way, they will never run out of money. As long as I keep working here. So, yes, it was great to see Mel. He's a great guy. We have a great relationship. And I think it was good he came down here because I was feeling neglected.
He came here?
Yeah, I was feeling neglected. I was.
Did he walk you over to a window and show you a billboard?
And that says happy birthday on it? No. No. We Frenched for about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty good.
So you're still one of his girls?
No, we went over into the conference room. We sat there and we talked. And, I had a lot of complaints, but I didn't bring them up.
Really?
That's right.
Why not? Well, what's the use of talking to Mel?
Because I felt it was more of a social visit.
Oh.
He knows all my complaints, because he even sat down and he said, okay, I know you hate Andre. I said, let me correct you. I don't hate Andre. I just don't think he's getting the job done right. He goes, I'm on top of that. Don't worry about it. I'm looking into it. So, I didn't feel it was the place for me to bitch.
He was already addressing the problems himself,
Right.
is what you're saying. Right. What about the ceiling height?
Well, that's interesting that you say that. So Mel very quickly said to me, the ceiling height could be fixed, but it's going to cost a lot of money. And who's going to put money into a guy who's only signed for the company for another year? So I can't get that fixed.
He always gets you with that.
I can't argue with that.
Howard, a suggestion. Why don't you...
I talked to him about a couple of things that my production company was involved in. That was a good discussion. We talked about a lot of business stuff. And he's a brilliant guy, and it's always fun and entertaining. And listen, I don't have a bad word to say about this guy. This guy stood up for me against the FCC.
Absolutely.
He stood up for me when NBC fired me. I mean, you think I'd ever have a bad word about him? Never. He could fire me tomorrow. I wouldn't have a bad word about him.
He's your friend.
He is my friend. I don't need friends. I have Mel Karmazin. Who do you have?
Why don't you produce your show from a different studio that you finance, that you own?
Because this show...
Then what's the point of me working for the company?
Your contract.
I got to sit and... they tell me where I got to...
No, if you had your own studio with the proper ceiling height and everything you ever wanted.
Yes.
And
which was what I was supposed to get 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since you own it, you can do whatever you want with it.
Well, why do I want to own a studio? What am I going to do with that? Who am I, Jackie Martling?
You're Chevy Chase with the Chevy Chase.
Yeah, my wife could record music in there.
No, you can produce your radio show out of it, do whatever you want out of it, and have no Andres in the back with buttons.
Oh, no.
Where would it air, my dear?
No, the Andre with the buttons would exist because these guys have to protect their license.
Right. Where would it air?
Right.
No, it's like...
Listen. A couple of years ago, I know what you're saying. A couple of years ago, I was going to make the business decision to take the show out on my own and not work for the company anymore and syndicate the show on my own. The reason I didn't do it, there's only one reason, because I like Mel. I could have made a lot more money doing it on my own. You're absolutely right. I could have built my own studio and done this. But I feel good about working with Mel. That's it. If Mel died tomorrow, I'm out of here.
No, but who says you have to stop? What I'm saying is your business is literally wherever you are with a microphone. Doesn't matter if you're at the NTV.
So we should buy a studio and what?
What do I
lease it to CBS?
Why would I buy a studio? They have to buy a studio. I work for them. Who are you, Garth Anseer? Get out of here. What's the matter with you? You're busting my balls. So anyway, it was good to have a meeting with Mel because at least...
Wait a minute. So Mel doesn't say...
If you say Mel... Right, yeah.
Doesn't say, look, all right, I would like to solve this studio problem.
No.
Wait, hold it, I'm not finished.
Right.
I would like to solve this studio problem, but I need a further commitment from you. Let's renegotiate.
No, he doesn't say that.
Before we even get to...
No, he's a smart businessman. He'll never say to me, I want you. In fact, he even says to me, who needs you? Says you got a big studio. I got plenty of Howard Stern imitators. Who needs you? Who needs you here?
Oh, dear.
Then you walk out all depressed, and that's it. No, there's no problem solving.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. So we met, and it was good to meet.
Yeah.
We talked about some things that are confidential. I mean, I'm not going to sit and betray the trust of the meeting.
Sure.
Although I'll tell you privately. And, not Jackie.
And then he'll always think that, something was said about him.
Right. It turns out. Okay.
Really?
Please. He's history. So anyway, let's take a break.
All right.
And I see this. I have to get to some more phone calls because I hardly got to any, but I do have a bunch of tape, and we'll get the Ku Klux Klan tape on next.
Okay.
Right after this.
This drunk stumbles into a confessional. The priest has to come in, but they don't hear anything, so the priest bangs on the wall. The drunk says, forget it, buddy. There's no paper in this one either.
I'm starting to understand him. I was thinking I'm reading this article in the newspaper about where sports figures go to party, and they got, like, Mike Piazza likes to go to Lot 61, and, Derek Jeter likes to go to Moomba, and this one.
They all have to be in different places?
I said, half the Mets are at Moomba and Lot 61. I said, no wonder they can't win a game.
Well, if Derek Jeter can play and party, why can't the Mets?
I don't know. I guess Derek Jeter's got it all under control. So funny. But I got to tell you, the Met game, I wasn't disappointed because I knew they're going to lose straight games. I mean, I don't even think the Mets could take one from Atlanta.
You might be right. See, you should have bet me on the sweep because they are going to get swept.
I didn't want to bet Atlanta and sit there and watch and root for Atlanta. I really did want the Mets to win because I thought it would have been exciting baseball.
Yeah.
When a team isn't supposed to win and they win, it's fun. But these Mets are not up to it. And let me tell you something.
They are playing so tight. You can see the nerves.
They barely, they're psyched out. They barely got into the playoffs. It's a miracle. It's over. But it's time now to take off your Met uniform and become a Yankee fan quickly. Because the Yankee game,
you still can.
I didn't get home till about 5:36 last night, so I didn't get to see much of the Met game.
At about 5. I saw all of them, most of the Met game, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of
I
it.
started watching the Yankees at about 5.
Seemed to me that the umpires were calling a lot of bad, they were calling things strikes that didn't look like strikes to me, but what do I know?
Yeah, it could be camera angle.
Yeah, I don't want to start bitching about that. I don't even think they should play the rest of the games. What do you think of that? Over at Shea. They shouldn't play that one. When are they playing, today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I know the Yankees are playing tonight. Yankee game was great. Boston, boy, that's a fun team to watch, Boston.
Boy, they are, yeah.
That's good.
It was pouring, too. Did you see that? Jesus.
No, I didn't see that.
It poured after they finished.
Really? It was pouring during the game. It looked fake.
Really? Because they said the rain held off until the end.
John was there. No. John went and Ganji went, too.
Yeah. It was on and off. Like the whole
yes, I paid $85 for a seat. We did very, very well. We sat in the bleachers.
What is it, Johnny boy?
It rained a little bit during the game, but it wasn't. It wasn't
bad. Yeah.
What game were you at? Yeah, what game were you at?
What?
You got drenched?
Yeah.
We totally got
drenched. You up in the booth there?
No.
It was pouring.
During the
Jack,
game?
It wasn't that. I mean, it rained.
Am I crazy?
I got
drenched. Oh, Jackie, you went to the game?
No, but I was watching on TV. There were sheets and sheets.
It wasn't that bad.
I wish I had watched the whole game.
Dude, we were in the bleachers and we got soaked.
Well, the game didn't end till midnight. You couldn't have watched the whole game.
Might as well have, because I was up at 2 in the morning charging around my house, so. You know, dude.
See, the difference between the Mets and the Yankees is, Bernie Williams steps it up in the playoffs.
He's great.
Mike Piazza, I don't know where he is.
He's got a sore thumb. He's a Moomba.
He's a Moomba.
And I like Piazza because, like he won't call me when they're winning and stuff. He'll call me after it's all over and they're losing.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hey, come on, let's go on the air.
Hey, man. He doesn't have Eye of the Tiger. Yeah.
He just doesn't. He's not a $91 million guy.
There you go. Boy, they start losing, man. The viciousness comes out.
Oh, my God. You got to see.
Hey, listen, the Yankees better damn well win. Do you see how much they pay those guys? They got a $100 million roster. They better win. Oh, not all of them do. The Yankees have the highest payroll in Major League Baseball.
They always have.
Howard, from 81 to 96, the Yankees, won in the playoffs.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah, so we've suffered a lot, just like Mets.
Eye of the Tiger. Piazza has Eye of the Moomba barmaid. Eye of the Moomba barmaid.
Out of it, the Mets are Howard. When's the last time you said the word Mets and Gary didn't come flying in?
Yeah. Well, I know. He must be having a miserable
Gary told
time.
me he was rooting against the Yankees last night.
He was?
Yeah.
Why? I want the Yankees to win.
Because he's just jealous.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I wanted the Mets to win.
I could
They
tell
were up
these
2
guys
runs,
aren't
Howard.
gonna.
What?
Yeah, but
they were up 2 runs. Kenny Robbins gives up a home run, so it's 2-2. Then he gives up the base hit. I'm going, take the guy out. He's gonna,
And that's what a lot of people say, that Bobby Valentine holds on to these pitchers too long.
He did last night.
By the time John said it, you lost.
Yeah. They had tied the score.
It wasn't raining.
So I went to, I was watching the Yankees. It was exciting because the Yankees were behind 2-0. I figured, maybe they're going to choke against Boston.
They're behind 3-0.
3-0.
Well, at first it was 2-0. Then I saw 3-0, and then I saw that guy Brocious hit a 2-run homer.
That guy
I love that guy.
October, man.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he's another guy who really comes on in October.
He had a bad season this year because his father died.
Yeah.
And he was flying, back and forth to visit his father
Yeah.
in the hospital. And then he comes and kicks ass in the playoffs.
Yeah. It's hard to find your motivation after your father dies because
That's why you're doing everything.
that's why you do it in the first place, to prove to your old man that you're something.
Well, I guess they resolved a lot because he kept flying back to the bedside.
Right. That's the best motivator. Keep that dad alive. So you can prove to him every day that you're better than him. Because he told you your whole life that you're a piece of crap.
Calm down.
I was just talking to somebody yesterday about
I was talking about Scott Brocious, not me. Yeah, go ahead.
You should get all the athletes together who are successful, who don't get along with their famous fathers, like that Ken Norton guy.
Right.
Doesn't talk to his dad, and there's like a famous hockey player, Brett Hull.
Nobody gets along with their
Everybody
dad.
hates their dads.
Because dads are like...
Let's give it to you. Oh, yeah.
Dads are pricks. They're sons. They just are. They're just pricks.
Somehow or other, the two of you guys just have to butt heads.
Any successful man, really successful, his dad was a prick to him. Now, you see, like Ganji, His dad was nice. Your dad was a great guy.
No, my dad always yelled.
Oh, come on. No.
Yeah,
Your
you know
dad
what?
would let you in the family business and stuff.
You know what? But he worked as hard as
Your problem is you've never been yelled.
No.
You've never been yelled at.
God, are you kidding?
That's your
Michael,
problem.
pay more money. Oh, my God. You don't even know.
Dad, I don't need this much money. No, take it, son. Take the money. I want you to go out and have a good time. Listen, when your parents are throwing you parties because you graduated that crummy college you went to.
What's my life? You think that party happens every month?
Dude, your parents
would never happen.
Why is it embarrassing, dude, to admit that your parents were nice to you?
No, my mother was nice to me.
I don't want to hear about it.
Granted, they supported me. They gave me money.
Oh my God! I had a new car.
Don't try to blow my theory,
Do you
pal.
like your father?
Yeah, I like my father.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Your father's no prick.
End of story.
My brother never yelled at me, ever.
I know, that's why you're I told you, you're a type B.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm telling you, guys who are type B, their fathers were nice to them. They got no angst.
Does your father still yell at you?
My father now has shut his mouth.
Yeah, he's quiet.
Right.
Showing him.
Yeah, but he can't say anything, but he will still humiliate me, yes.
What was the turning point?
Do you feel, even though...
My dad will still humiliate me. He'll sit down and still lecture about the newspaper and show me how much I don't know.
But he doesn't even have to tell Howard. His voice is in Howard's head.
Yeah, his work is done.
Howard thinks of taking a day off because he's not feeling well. Howard has an argument with himself.
Yeah, the parents are in my head now.
Let me ask you a question.
And they're worse than my parents ever were.
Can anybody be more successful in the field of radio, even though you've gone to TV and everything else, as a radio person?
Yes.
Can anybody be more successful than you? The answer is no.
Right.
So why would that voice should not be in your head anymore? You've won.
No.
Oh, stop.
It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. I wish it did.
No.
Like,
I'm convinced that I'm nothing
Can you ever
in
do
radio.
enough?
What?
Can you ever do enough in your life to get that voice
No.
out of your head?
No, I'm not the shrink. He's trying to get the voice out of my head, but you know what? It only grows stronger.
You're successful.
Because now his voice is in my head.
No, the problem is that voice has had 45 years of free reign.
My mother's voice is in my head, too. Don't kid yourself.
Hello?
She what they call overmanaged.
My dad, I am a type B.
Yeah.
I am a type B, but at least I have 4 afternoons a week free.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're type B, and you're having a nice life.
Wow.
It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
See, when I think of my dad, I think of nothing but love, and my dad never yelled at me, and he was like pretty, level-headed.
He was a buddy.
Yeah, my dad was my buddy.
When I think of a dad is there to humiliate you.
No, I didn't get
And tell you how
No
stupid you
buddy.
are. Right. No buddy, no pal, no one you can turn to for help.
He hit me once in my whole life, and I think he was sorry that he did it. I was like, he hit me once in his whole life. Your father hit you?
And
Oh my God! I used to get jap attacks from behind the door.
My father was a hitter.
What's a jap attack?
Like I'd walk in late, and all of a sudden the door would close. My father would be behind the door, and I'd get a boot right in my rear.
Well, you deserve it. If I was your father, I'd boot you right in your ass, too. I'd kick him right out the door. I don't want to work. I want to be in TV. Whatever. Anyway, so, the games. So, I was watching, but I'll tell you, the Mets I knew, I wasn't disappointed because look, everyone knows the Mets are going to lose against Atlanta. Atlanta is a fabulous team.
But they can play better than they are.
Right.
They
right.
really, that's the problem.
Who could? The Mets?
The Mets could
Yeah, but they're not doing it.
They're intimidated.
Of course they could.
Over.
They're intimidated.
They could play a great game, but they're not.
They don't even care because here they are. Now they've blown their lead. They're bringing up Bobby Bonilla as a pinch hitter. He has done nothing so far.
Except gain weight.
And he's in the dugout laughing and talking. He doesn't even have any pressure on him.
Even
like something's going to happen.
Even after he struck out, he gave like a goofy smile, walking like, geez.
It doesn't matter.
Ah, geez.
See, when you're in the dugout and you know you got a contract, there's no problem.
Yeah, he's sitting there laughing and talking, having a good time.
They got to pay.
Why should I bust my balls? So what?
You know what? They got to pay him a boatload of money. He had a huge fight with Bobby Valentine during the year.
Right.
Bobby Valentine sat him on the bench, and he's like, "Hey,
well, there you go.
I get as much sitting on the bench as I get being in the
right, and he doesn't care.
Well, anyway, so there it is. That's where we stand. The Yankees are going to beat Boston, but it's going to be a great series. The Mets are going to lose to Atlanta.
You still want to bet on the sweep?
On the sweep?
I'll bet on it, Howard.
I don't want to bet against the Mets. I told you, I could have taken all your money. I could have taken Dominic's money the other day.
I'm buying you 2 games.
I don't care. It's all right. I don't want to do it. I don't want to bet against the Mets because, you know what? It would be great to see them win a game. And I don't want the games ruined for me.
And what would you do if, let me ask you a question. What would you do if they come home and Friday and Saturday they play? If by Saturday night the series was 2-2, what would you think?
I'd be thrilled, but it's not going to happen.
please.
Just not.
Yeah, you're
Baba
living in
Booey.
fairy tale land.
Baba Booey, I know you.
The only good day for the Mets is today because they're not playing.
Don't forget that the Mets pitched their best 2 pitches.
Doesn't matter.
The game, so now they're on,
Well, if you're a Met fan, you got to hope that sometimes you take your lesser pitchers and they have nothing to lose, so they go out there and pitch a great game.
Even the guy, Kenny Rogers, who was pitching, they had to talk him down in the dugout. He's like, man, you're trying to aim your pitches. Stop doing it.
Yesterday was the Mets' best chance. They had the Braves pitcher that they faced yesterday was unhittable, was great, and they were beating him.
Right. Well, he blew it.
Were you watching when they...
whatever.
Disgusting.
My wife, I get it. Such a baby.
Why?
I shut the TV off and I start cursing. My wife, she's a supporter. She's like, "You're not going to cry, are you?"
He's funny.
Unfortunately, the only audience is me.
Yankee was telling me he went to the Yankee game. Everyone was dumping beer on each other.
Yeah, I was in the bleachers, so that's like the crazy section.
Right.
So, first of all,
Who'd you go with?
I went with the E guys.
Who the whole crew?
Pace, Einziger, Doug, Richie.
Einziger?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a TV show for Saturday night to put together?
Yeah, it's late. The game's late.
Crying out. Yeah, go ahead.
So that's like the real wild section. So first of all,
everybody's having a party out there.
They totally
their
tore the
fathers
outfield.
were nice to them.
I know.
Absolutely right.
Angie's real motivated. Don't you ever get nervous and say, well, maybe I ought to build a career for myself? Never.
Yeah,
You know
absolutely.
what he says?
Absolutely.
One of these days I'm going to make a movie. That's what he said.
Oh, so he keeps making people think he actually has ambition? You know you're not making any movie.
Eventually,
You know how hard it is to get a movie made? Dude, trust me, I know.
I know.
The only reason
I'm in the middle of shooting a series for Fox and FX, Son of the Beach. Let me tell you something. You should see the hard work you got to put in on this.
I'm sure. I know it's hard work.
You don't have it in you.
Yeah.
I see it.
You do, but, trust me, I barely have it in me. You definitely don't have it in you. If I know my people.
All right.
All right?
All right. So I'll shoot lower.
You don't even know.
He'll shoot lower.
Yeah. Movie.
He's looking for you to shoot at all.
Yeah. Nobody's looking for you.
He'll shoot lower.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I like
to see you write a book report that actually had proper punctuation. Go ahead.
About like 10 fights break out in the bleachers.
No kidding.
Because first of all, there's Boston fans in the bleachers, which I don't know why you would go if you're a Boston fan in the bleachers.
Right.
So there's like 10 fights break out. The people are throwing cups of beer at everybody.
Right.
The cops are like dragging. The bleachers are the only section in the stadium that actually has cops.
Yeah.
Like in the seats. Like,
Right.
all over the
Yeah, right. They have to put cops in the seats next to the fans.
Where's your
I told you,
assignment
I
today?
sat
You're
next to-
going to the
It's so dangerous.
I sat next to the bleacher section with my wife, and the bleachers hate people in the box seats, so they threw bottles, and
Yeah,
and a bottle hit.
What was this,
Hit me,
yesterday?
bounced over, hit my wife. No, it was like a couple years ago.
Yeah, they chucked the bottle.
So they must have been proud because they not only hit you, they hit your wife with one bottle.
The worst game of the year.
These are with bottles.
Yeah, with they're plastic bottles.
The worst game of the year. The Yankees could be playing Tampa Bay. The bleacher guys are out of their minds. It's not. The game is secondary.
Yeah, they're
Drinking
just
and
there to
partying is
party.
why you go to the bleachers.
Right.
And they even banned drinking. I mean, actually selling.
It must be fun.
Oh my God, it's a riot.
Right.
You don't even watch half the game because you're too busy watching what's going on.
Right, you're partying.
Yeah, there's people drunk. They're not wearing shirts. They're like, they're spitting on each other.
You know, my dad used to take me to a ball game when I was a kid, and I remember sitting there so nervous because I could smell the drunk's breath, and I just would say, "Oh my God, something bad's going to happen. Something bad is going to happen." And never, it just these smelly drunks would be sitting behind you, and I tell you, I just wanted to go home and hide in my house.
And then they all leave and get in cars.
Yeah.
I saw once how a guy
with terror on the roadways.
Right.
A guy fell down the stairs. So I watched him as he was in the upper deck. He fell down the stairs. He fell like 20 stairs, rolling, bubbling. When he gets there,
Get the microphone near your mouth.
When he finally stops falling, some guy goes up to him, hold him by the shoulder, starts kicking him in the head.
Like a complete stranger.
No, I guess it was a big brawl that was just happening. People falling, people fighting.
It's drinking and beating the crap out of guys.
And guys love it.
And
That was a good time.
We had remember the time I got my head kicked in by some guy?
at the same game, Howard, they were throwing batteries at Bobby Bonilla when he was on the Orioles.
That's a big thing, throwing D-battery.
Yeah, boy, that I don't get.
That battery is heavy.
It started with
Don't you feel? Doesn't you have any conscience like throwing a battery at a human being?
and hitting them.
They don't care.
They don't care.
It started with, there was a guy who played for Pittsburgh, I can't remember his name, but he had a big contract and he did a commercial for Duracell.
Right.
So when he came in, they started throwing batteries at him. Hey, these things are big, they're easy to throw, and they hurt the guy.
Yeah, you can get them in too.
My worst experience at a game was over 4th of July weekend. I'm thinking to myself, what lunatic brings alcohol and fireworks to Shea Stadium?
Right.
Why would you bring bottle rockets to Shea Stadium and then light them off?
Unbelievable. I tell you, I like watching the game on TV.
Yeah, nobody threw anything.
Call me a pussy, but I don't know. I don't want to be around a bunch of drunks with fireworks.
I sat, like, behind home plate because my friend has, tickets. They treat you like gold there. They come and, I'll give you Absolute and cranberries,
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's great. I mean, it's like, sausage and peppers.
Really?
Yeah, it's even different food there.
You didn't grow up with, you don't have any, really good guy friends or anything like this, but I gotta say, going to the Jet game with, 3 of your best guy buddies and getting loaded, there's some fun here.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't know, a girl in the bleacher section, every girl that walked by, they would yell, take your top off.
Yeah.
The whole crowd would chant, take your top off.
Really?
Every girl that would walk by.
Hot girls?
Not the bleachers.
I have to say, the hottest girls go to Yankee Stadium.
Really? Why is that?
I don't know, but because
they got the hot fans.
Good-looking guys.
You get Bernie, good looking, and these girls
And what do they think? They're going to get to smoke these guys?
I don't know.
Really?
They wear baseball hats and tank tops and tube tops.
Yeah, they are the hottest girls at Yankee Stadium.
Really?
Drunk.
Puerto Rican girls?
A lot.
Oh, yeah. I love Puerto Rican girls.
Because you got El Duque and you got a bunch of Hispanic guys.
Those Puerto Rican girls are hot, and I hear they're really hot sexually.
The girl who works Al Rowe looks Puerto Rican, and she's hot.
Really?
Yeah, she works there all the time.
Tightest clothes in the summertime.
Who's this?
There's a girl who actually works at the stadium. There's a girl who actually, and she's, sits in front of us, and she's hot. Little Puerto Rican girl.
Oh, vodka. Just so you know, John didn't get any sleep last night.
No, I did.
Yeah, I had a cranberry and vodka.
Like 5 hours.
They treat you like a king behind home plate.
Cranberry and vodka.
Cranberry and vodka. You got any Absolute?
Really, John, you shouldn't be alive. Speak English or die. Okay, on the phone is Melrose Larry Green, says he has tape. What do you have tape of?
I've got 3 great things. I got OJ's 911 call.
Oh, that's good.
Then I've got Patsy Ramsey on Larry King.
When? Last night?
Patsy Ramsey's sister, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
What a lightweight Larry King is.
Right.
And then Lenny Dykstra was arrested last night, the baseball player.
Nails?
Yeah.
How come? No, why?
He owns these car washes, and he's been accused of putting his hands on a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah! You can't do that?
I don't think so.
What do you mean? He put his hands on them at the car wash?
Yes. The girl who works at the car wash. I guess it's a sexual harassment or
Let me ask you something.
molestation charge.
How are the cops going to prove that, but they can't prove John Benet Ramsey?
I guess they got DNA on the 17-year-old girl, and her father didn't get to move her.
Let me tell you something. Listen, people always saying cops are dumb and this and that. I don't say that. I want to tell you something. Proving a guy murdered someone is always tough. You know what I mean?
Sure especially if you just find somebody lying in the middle of the road.
I ain't saying it's easy. But, I could go in front of a jury and say, look, they botched the crime scene somewhat. They moved the body around, but here's the facts the way we see them.
Mm-hmm.
Snowy night, no footprints in the snow, no strange footprints, okay? Number one, if somebody came in and murdered this...
Yeah, but you gotta pin, there were a few people in the house.
Yes.
Who do you charge?
All of them.
You can't.
There was only DNA, hair samples, and stuff from the people in the house. We know there was no strange DNA or hair on this kid's body. So it was someone in the house.
Usually the problem is you can't, find the body. And you know this person is missing, they're dead, but you can't charge anybody because you don't have a body. Here we have a body, and we can't charge
Yeah, I love the technicality. Well, they moved the body. Who cares they moved the body? Move it all you want. The facts remain the same.
And this ransom note.
Yeah.
Since there was no entry into the house, who do you think wrote it?
They can't find an entry into the house. Casper wrote this. Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey wrote it.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Howard?
Yeah.
Larry King, you would have thought that none of these facts ever took place when Larry King interviewed the
Larry King's a dick. Everybody knows that he's a screwball.
That's why people do the show. Why do you think murderers and people who probably did crimes do the show?
Larry King's an easy interview.
He is not going to catch them.
They're talking about praying, how they prayed.
Let me hear the OJ 911 call.
Wait till you hear this. All right, I'll go right. I'm ready. Ready?
Go ahead.
to help the girl.
I'm frustrated. This guy Pedro Guerrero got arrested for having 15 keys of cocaine here recently. This girl has spent the last 2 days doing drugs. Is loaded out of her mind in her Mustang driving around town. She needs to be stopped.
Wow. Well, police investigated and found no evidence of wrongdoing. They gave Simpson a pamphlet on how to prevent domestic problems. Might be construed as ridiculous, the facts being what they are.
Unbelievable.
Now,
here, OJ, in case you have any domestic problems, well, I don't need that. I know how to take care of my own domestic problems.
That's closing the barn door after the horse.
Yeah. Here, OJ.
Is this how to create or prevent?
Oh, I know all of that.
I'm very confused.
Anybody see history repeating itself? I like how rational he is, too. Listen, I'm just a guy here.
I'm a good guy.
Some guy doing coke. I'm trying to get this girl under control.
She's hanging out with some guy named Pedro.
And now she's in her Mustang.
Yeah. We don't know what's up.
Yeah, but she in the Mustang I gave her. Don't drive my car. Shane, you're on the air.
Howard, don't forget I have the other one also.
Yeah, I know. Shane, what is it?
Yeah. Why are you so down on OJ right now? Yeah, what's the deal with OJ? I think OJ is cool, and you know he didn't do nothing, don't you?
No, I don't.
You don't think you think he did everything?
Yeah, of course I do.
As far as this new chick, whatever his deal is with that, you know he's not the one that's doing the drugs.
How do
Is
you
he?
know that?
How do you know that?
I don't
Who are you,
think he
Cato? Get out of here. Get out of here, you half-wit.
Oh, whatever, man.
Yes,
Howard.
Melrose. Yeah.
They even use the same terminology with the Jean-Benet Ramsey about looking for the real killer.
Yeah, let me hear it.
You got this is the best thing I've ever heard. And by the way, I'll be in Vegas looking at Jackie tomorrow night.
He has money. We'll travel.
Go ahead.
This you're gonna love.
That did bring quite a bit of tearing to my eyes because
This is sister.
I didn't hear that tonight.
So mixed emotions and the search goes on. Are you confident, Pam, that they're going to find whoever did this?
Well, when you say they, Larry, I am
They being
confident.
the authorities.
Well, let's hope that, and let me just say that when we say authorities, that includes a lot of people. Am I confident that the Boulder police are going to try to do this? No. Am I confident that if we go back to Alex Hunter's first press conference where he stated emphatically there is a list and soon only your name will be on it, and that his sole purpose was justification for Jean-Benet? Yeah, I am confident that he will continue to work, and I am emphatically confident that we as a family will not cease until we find the killer or killers.
Valerie, do you know Pam?
No, I don't, Larry.
This is a prayer lady.
Hi, Valerie. I haven't had
prayer
the honor
lady?
to meet you in person, but I have heard St. John's
All right, get this
speak of
off.
both you and your husband, so nice to finally meet you. Hi.
Pam, were you aware that of these Bible lessons and the like?
Oh, absolutely. That is a cornerstone of my childhood and my adulthood, from the time that I can recall back to being probably a 5 or 6-year-old. The study of the Word has always been where you get your grounding. And may I take this opportunity to say that when Valerie...
I don't want to hear this. It's making me sick. You're making me nauseous because it really is distasteful. Melrose. All right, I can't get a hold of him. Stop playing it. Yeah, it's distasteful. I can't listen to it because it's like gloating. Ha ha ha.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it.
All right.
Because the OJ thing made me crazy. This makes me even more nuts.
Well, don't let up on this, Howard.
No, don't tell me what to do. Who are you to tell me don't let up on this?
He's Melrose.
You wouldn't know what to let up on.
You're right.
How dare you advise me? What are you laughing? How could you laugh? I'm yelling at you and you're laughing.
I don't care.
You're deranged.
You played something last week that was the funniest thing, the LBJ thing.
LBJ tape.
Remember that?
That is great.
With my nuts and the bunghole?
Right, it was great.
Me and Ponce LaFone went crazy listening to that.
I should play that again. I can't even find it. Where is
that was wonderful.
I've got it.
Oh, leave me alone. I'm sick of you.
Melrose has it.
Why don't I have it? I have a radio show with 20 people. He's got it. I was at the game.
And I'll have another vodka and cranberry.
You have vodka and cranberry?
And some goose liver.
By the way, what was John talking about? In other words, when he sits behind home plate, they bring him for vodka and cranberry.
It's like catered stuff.
Absolute and cranberry.
And how does he sit behind home plate?
Oh, somebody gives him tickets.
Who gives him tickets? The people, you mean through me he gets them?
I got a friend I mooch off.
He has connections.
He mooches off of my name.
Nothing to do with you. It's
No.
a good friend.
Yeah, how did you meet the guy?
He's been a friend of mine for years.
Yeah, how did you meet him?
How did I meet
When
him?
did you meet him?
How
How many years ago? 7 years ago. Were you working for me at the time?
On the
Oh, you
phone.
see. Oh, I see. Because you met him 7 years
All right,
ago.
so I can't have any
How did you
friends
meet? No, how did you meet him? How did you meet the guy?
On the phone.
He was a stockbroker.
Stockbroker.
Right.
So he called here. He's a fan of the show, and now he gets you seats behind home plate.
Actually, he didn't call. His guy at his firm called.
Right.
And then when I went to the firm,
At what point do you stop working my telephones for gifts? At what point? For free stock tips, for free IPOs? No. Let me tell you something, Johnny boy. I'm wise to you.
Wise to me? It's a friend I have at 7 years.
No, you don't have a friend for 7 years. It's a listener of mine that calls in, and so, how come I can't figure out how to glom off my listeners, but you can?
Whatever.
Do you connive all day and night?
This guy was in my wedding party, Howard. He's a very close friend of mine.
He was in your wedding party because, he gives you things.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. First you tell me he's a longtime friend of yours.
Yes.
Then it turns out you met him over the phone here.
No, I didn't meet. I met.
Oh, where did you meet him? Where did you meet him? Where did you meet him?
Firm called me.
Oh, a guy from the firm called you.
Then when I went to the firm,
Where did he call you? At home or here?
Here.
Oh, how do you make the transition from a guy calling in on the phone to friend?
All right.
Tell me how you make that transition.
So.
Don't argue with me. Tell me how you make the transition from guy. Let me tell you what happened my entire radio career. People used to call in, Howard, I want to talk to you about this. Hey, Howard, by the way, can I give you something? And I'd say, no, it's not appropriate. You don't have to give me anything. I'm glad you're a fan of mine. I hang up the phone.
Yeah.
How do you work the relationship that you eventually meet the guy and end up with tickets and vodka and cranberry goose flesh in your mouth? How do you make that? How do you end up with the IPOs? And all the stock tips. How do you make the transition? Tell me how you do it. So when future interns work here, they'll have a guidebook.
All right. So anybody I meet.
No. While you work here on my phone, here's how you. That's right.
It wasn't your phone.
No. Oh, whose phone was it?
No, it wasn't over here. I wasn't like.
Oh, where was it? Where was it? Where was it?
No, it was.
It was a call in here. Oh, K-Rock. K-Rock, that's not my phone.
No, in other words, it wasn't. All right. It was your phone.
It was my phone.
Yes, it was your phone. I got called.
They call my show.
But it wasn't.
Do you
this
get that? Does anybody follow me?
Not John. John's not making it.
You're going to argue the whole time.
All right. It's fine. So
here's the way I see it.
Nobody's allowed to have friends.
No, I didn't say you're not allowed to have friends.
Okay, so
I said you're not allowed to use my listeners and my callers for your personal use. I'm sick of it.
Right.
How much clearer could I be?
All right.
How much clearer am I? It's so simple to get, yet you'll argue. How difficult is it to follow that? I feel you take advantage of my audience and the people who want to share with me.
Mm-hmm.
These are generous people. Some of them are deeply disturbed because they want to be involved with celebrity in the show, and you take advantage of it.
Okay.
I don't take advantage of it. I never have. I made $96 a week. I never once said to a listener, how do I get together with you to take advantage of you?
So you've never met any friends?
Never. Not off the telephones. Listen to me.
All right.
Listen clearly. I have never made that transition. I still want the answer. I'm not letting you off the hook. I want the answer how you make that transition.
Ralph became your friend. He just sent fan letters.
I hired Ralph. Let me tell you something. I hired Ralph. I pay him to work for the show.
But he started out being a fan who sent...
A lot of people are my fans. I didn't meet him over the telephone. He applied for a job. No, he sent a letter to Dan Foreman, who hired him to work. The fact that he listened to the radio show is irrelevant. Do you understand? Do you understand the difference between what you do and what I do?
Howard, but the point is, we all meet people.
No, you don't meet anybody.
That you like, you
people call in to speak to me or offer free things, and you get charged up for free.
Howard,
for free. They want to be my friend.
Even the guy.
That's not a friend. That's a user. You're a user, and it's a user using you.
Even the guy at the firm didn't call and ask for you. They asked for me.
Well, of course they did. They know they can't get to me, you dodo head.
No, I'm saying, but they asked
me. Yeah, of course they asked for you. Why do you think they're asking for you? Because they looked you up in the yellow pages?
Well, maybe they like me.
No, they don't like you. They want to be associated with someone from the show. And you're using them.
Okay.
And I don't like it.
No, it's my friend.
Explain back to me what... No, it's not your friend.
Okay.
He's your friend now because you met him over my phones. He gave you something for free.
All right.
You met him...
He's saying, no, you didn't. What
You didn't meet him over my phones?
I went to the guy's
What
firm.
phone was it?
What phone was it?
Oh, so
Was it the telephone at home?
I got it. So anybody who calls here,
Yes.
then I can't talk to them and I can't.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So only when they call me at home, that's the only time.
No, not if it's show associated.
Okay. Oh, so
You don't know the difference. If somebody calls me here, you answer my phone because I need someone to answer the phone.
Yes.
I could take you tomorrow, throw you out of here, and have someone else answer the phone.
Then do it.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay.
Leave.
So I'm
Go
fired.
home. You're fired.
Okay.
Go home.
Thank you.
It's the end of your participation on the show because you don't understand what I'm saying. Now he's gone. Get someone else to answer the phone. That big dope. There, your dream came true. He's gone. Who's next?
I think Benji's on the phone now.
Benji's on the phone? Does he understand? Benji, do you understand what I just said?
I'm sure he does.
His dodo head.
I gotta go return some stuff.
I mean, what is it, Benji? Do you want to tell me the rules?
Listen,
What?
I'm not going to comment on the situation except say, yes, I know, and I'm sure Gary Shaw can tell a lot of people I can't accept personal gifts.
It's an attitude around here.
So wait, I do have a
People
question.
pick up my phone, they're wheeling and dealing. I got a guy wheeling and dealing in the stock market, wheeling and dealing with my audience. They're not here to be wheeling and dealing. My audience is a valuable commodity to me. That's how I make my living. I don't need guys wheeling and dealing in the back office. I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
I just want to know what Benji just said. I think he's right.
He's retarded.
No, I'm not.
Are you? You're not?
No.
Prove it. What did I just say?
You said you don't want people to do business based on things that come as invitations.
Hey, I'm going to be a caller. Tell me how to handle this, right? Hello? Oh, no, I won't be a stutter. That'll confuse it. Hello, my name is Bob Smith. I want to speak to Benji.
Hey, Bob, what do you want to talk to Howard about?
You know, I don't really need to talk to Howard. I got an IPO. What I'm doing is I'm a stockbroker. Would you like to get in on it?
I would take a message for Gary for that.
What? I just asked you, do you want to get in on it or not?
Well, I don't have any money.
It's guaranteed money.
No.
The stock's going to go up $25.
Thank you very much for calling, but I really don't do business with the show and everything.
Huh. Look at that. You're not retarded. You're brilliant.
But I do have a serious question about that.
You better hope you don't. You sure you want to ask me a question about it?
You're going to think it's a joke, but it's
You
absolutely
just
serious.
won.
It's absolutely
All right,
serious.
what's the question?
When you meet girls on the street, if you can get sex from it based on the show and everything, do you mind that?
How do you mean based on the show?
Like a girl comes up, oh, I see you on the show. And
That's
everything.
different.
Okay.
You're walking down the street, a woman's attracted to you. That's between you and a woman.
Okay.
That don't enter into it.
Well, okay.
That's fine. I don't care.
All right. Because there's a lot of girls I want to sleep with that I wasn't sure about.
You want to sleep with? Do they want to sleep?
They don't want to sleep with
I
you.
think Reggie's putting out a feeler.
Listen, what I'm saying is, you got to. If a guy walks up to you on the street though and says, "Hey, you're with the Howard Stern show, right? I want IPO. I want to give you money. You say, "Listen, that's nothing I get involved in." That's all. John doesn't know the difference. He's with semantics. If I meet him on the street, it's okay. If I meet him on the phone, it's okay. Just do your job. You're not the star. The star doesn't even do this. And you see, you met Ralph. Don't. This is my policy for you, not for me. For you.
But
So
it's still
simple.
not the same relationship. Ralph can't do anything for you.
Right.
Not kidding.
What do y'all say? Hasn't put me in any IPOs. Is John silly or what?
He didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
I don't care. Then get some sleep.
I'm not saying that's the
He'd
reason.
have the same argument on a...
Listen, why is everyone not sleeping?
Because
What
he
are
went
they?
to the Yankee games and the Met games. That's why.
Yeah, so you can't. So if you're gonna tell me that you're gonna go to Yankee and then use that as an excuse that you can't do your job, I say get the hell off the show.
That's me saying that.
Right. I say I don't mind you go to a Yankee game 10 nights in a row as long as you do your job. Then as soon as something goes wrong, you go, I can't. I was at the Yankee game. I'm a little dim-witted. Who cares? It's not my problem.
They were perfectly alert at the game.
Yeah, at the game he was alert. That he saw. That he didn't miss anything. He knows every player. He knows what everybody did. Here he's not so alert. Here he's dopey. Here he's going to argue. The rules are clear at the game. Mr. Goose Liver.
Don't yell, I'm hungover.
tell you one thing about Jackie Martling. He stays out all night, but he's a professional drunk. He comes in here and he does his job. I'll give you that, pal. I never had to hear the guy say I was out drinking all night.
You know, it's funny that you say that, Howard. The head of our company that you met with yesterday, there's a sales guy here. I won't say his name, but the guy, he likes to party. He likes to go out and do stuff with people.
There's nothing wrong with that guy.
And I always said, you know, what's the deal with that? And the owner of our company said, you know what? He's at his desk every morning at 9. That's all I care about.
Right.
Doesn't matter what he did all night. He's at his desk.
And not only that, he sells his ass off. And people like to drink with him.
Right, he
That's
does
fine.
his job. He's near it.
I don't care.
He's worked it into a job, that drinking.
Boy, I tell you, I wish I hadn't fired Stuttering John. I have so much more to yell at him about. Now I'm all...
I don't think so. I'll go get him.
You should go... Yeah, tell him to come back in. I want to fire him all over again. I'm not done yelling at him.
He's on the phone. I think we're stuck.
No, he's on the phone with a shrink. Trust me.
Yeah, well, good. Where is that shrink? I want to fire him.
He probably got that shrink, though.
Yeah, the shrink is probably a guy who got off the telephone.
On my desk.
Yeah, good. Clean out your desk. Now, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you understand anything that I just said? Or do you still not get it?
I think you're out of your mind.
You think I'm out of my mind?
Yeah.
All right, well, then we have to part ways. All right, I thought you got it, and I was going to give you a reprieve. But you know what? You don't get it.
One question.
No.
So I can't be friends with anyone like Gary.
You know what, John? If you have to ask that question, you don't even hear what I'm saying.
I'm saying because Gary...
Right, you can't be... That's right, you can't be friends with Gary. That's the same thing. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's not what we're talking about. You know that.
Gary's not a caller on the phone.
Your problem is you got to win the argument, and you don't have an argument.
Right, well,
you know full well what I'm talking about. You know the wheeling and dealing I'm talking about. Gary, do you know?
All right, so you have no friends that you met, since you've been here?
We're not talking about friends.
Okay.
We're talking about people who take advantage of other people.
All right.
But John does that, and, he takes advantage.
He doesn't get it. Right, he doesn't get it.
After you and your charity, all right, Robin? I mean,
let me ask you something. Now that you're fired...
You are the biggest bitch I've ever met.
Now that you're fired...
I don't think you're not, so I'm fired.
Right, now that you're fired...
Good.
Tell me, just for the audience's sake...
Yeah, and by the way, I was here on time. I'm showered, clean, ready to go. I haven't screwed up.
You screwed up when you still... I brought you back in for a second chance.
And tell you about
here I brought you in for a second chance. No, not about the Yankee Stadium. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You don't have any idea. All right, well, then we can't do business.
Howard,
we can't do business. If you understand what I'm talking about, then you can do business with me.
I can't have any friends that call the show and
again, you don't get it.
Right.
Explain the reality of what I just said, because you're not stupid. You told me you had an IQ of 136. Yeah. Let me hear the IQ put to work right now, and tell me what I'm talking about in a civilized manner.
Gary, I'm so pissed at you.
Why? Here we go, Gary.
Why didn't you book guests?
I'm a bitch.
What's that?
Why didn't you book guests?
We do have guests, actually. I got a 7:30 guest and an 8:30 guest.
I'm holding off the guest.
I'm kidding, dude.
My cousins are here.
Because I knew the wheel was going to turn, and I even said that someone's going to be getting yelled at today. And
you know what? Your IQ is not 136. I can see that.
Okay.
Your IQ is 13.6.
Your asinine logic.
Bye. Okay, so you don't get it.
You know what?
I disagree with the king. Now I'm fine. I'm
an asinine.
I can't disagree with the king.
Your IQ is 13.6. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. You're always right.
I gave you a second chance. You don't get it. You don't get it. Wacko?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a wacko. I'll see you later.
I can't have any friends that have...
No, I didn't say that.
You can have all the friends you want now.
Now you can have all the friends you want. You're free of me. Have as many friends as you want.
So amazing.
Have as many friends as you want.
So let me ask you... Oh, well...
You can answer the phone at your house now and get all the calls from your friends.
Good.
That's all. Right. Now you're answering the phones at your house.
All right.
I can't believe it. You still don't understand.
He won't give in. That is part of his...
He'd rather lose his job.
It's a very close friend of mine. It has nothing to do with the show.
Again, here we go.
And
You didn't meet him through the show.
See, John, can I just tell you something? A better argument, not a good argument, but a better argument would be, yeah, I met him through the show.
No.
And
hold on.
But that's not even a good
listen to the argument.
I said he...
Here, we're going to go. I'm like a lawyer here. Watch this.
Like I said, his partner
How did you meet the guy? The partner called the show.
Guys that worked
right.
in
And how did you meet this guy?
And I went to the firm.
Why did you go to the firm?
Because it was a business thing.
Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah.
On my phone.
Yeah.
The partner called, the guy called you, and then you wheeled and dealed, and ended up... Why is it in all the years I've worked on the radio, I haven't once gone down to someone's firm from a listener who called me?
A guy called me on...
Why are you doing that on my phones?
The Infinity
No, that's I hire you on the show.
Not during the show.
I don't care. It's the Howard Stern show.
He's out of his mind.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I am Mrs. H.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You can't get the concept.
He gets the concept. He's just not going to give up.
No, obviously people are going to call me because I work for the show. right?
And then you
And
went
it doesn't
and
matter
visit
what
people.
time that is.
And Gary will admit there's thousands of people that call us every day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Call
every
us.
day, but
They're
like-
calling my
okay,
show.
Okay. The occasional...
Did you ever get a receptionist job in your life? You don't sit there and wheel and deal on my
Doesn't
phones.
happen often, but occasionally I meet people that I really like and I become friends.
On the phones, and you go down and visit them.
Someone who asked for me.
Why did you go
not
down and
for
visit this
Howard,
particular guy?
not
Did he work for a
Howard.
stock firm?
They asked for
Did he
me.
work for a stock exchange? Don't act like you went to make friends with the guy. You went down there because you could get something off of him.
Initially?
Yes,
I
initially.
went there for a business reason.
Oh, a business reason. What
yes.
was the reason?
What's that?
What was the
I'm a
reason?
Stockbroker. I already told you that.
I told you I don't
Then-
want you wheeling and dealing
then I
stocks
became
off of my
friends
listeners.
with a different guy who was at the
Right.
firm.
All right. Okay.
And I liked him.
So everything I thought was true. That's all. And you don't understand when I create policy and I tell you
There was
not to do
no
it.
policy then, Howard.
I'm telling you
What
now.
policy is now.
I'm telling you now, and you can't follow it, so you should
So the
leave.
policy is if somebody calls.
Let me hear.
No,
Let me hear what the policy
I'm
is.
getting to you what your twisted
That's-
policy is.
Twisted? If it's twisted, don't work here. Goodbye.
Let me understand.
Goodbye. Why? Don't call it twisted. If you're going to repeat it as twisted, you can't work here.
So if somebody calls, right?
What is the policy here
I'm gonna
when
try-
somebody
I'm gonna
calls?
try this right now.
Tell me. I'm going to make a phone call to you right now. Is this the Howard Stern show?
Yes.
Okay. Are you stuttering, John?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, hi. I'm a stockbroker.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to Howard, but as long as I got you on the phone, John, you're into the stock market, right?
I would already say no because the guy had wanted to talk to you.
You see, that's the difference.
Oh, well.
Oh, you don't. Oh, the guy has to say. All right. Here, let's try a new phone call.
I would just try it.
Hi, is this stuttering John from the Howard Stern
Yes,
show?
how are you?
Yeah. Oh, hey, John, I listen to you all the time.
Good, good.
Hey, here in the air, you're always saying you're into the stock
Yes,
market.
I am.
Can I tell you about a stock?
You know what? Sure. Okay.
You're fired. Goodbye.
Okay.
All right, because you didn't handle the phone call properly. You see, listen, I'm not here to take stock tips. I'm here to take phone calls for the show. What can I do for you, sir?
hold on.
See,
I
that's
thought- no,
how you
Howard,
do it.
I thought this was an after-hours phone call. This is
No, I don't care. There's no after hours. Every hour is my hour.
Let me try again.
Every hour you're here,
I got you.
you're working for me.
Let me try again.
You want to try one more time? You think you can handle it?
I think I can
Okay,
do it.
let's see.
I think I got it.
IQ, you
All right.
doing
No, 13.6. I think the decimal point's in the wrong
Here we
place.
go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hi, is this the Howard Stern show?
Yes, how are
All right. Who am I talking to?
you? This is Stuttering John.
Stuttering John. Oh, I listen to you all the time. You're the funny guy on the show. You're the best thing on the show.
Thank you.
I work for a stock brokerage firm. John, I got to tell you something. I got an IPO. I'm telling you, it's going to open at 7, and it's going to make $50 a share the first day out. Guaranteed money. Can I send you some information?
You know what? No, because I'm working, and it isn't appropriate for me to do business over these phones.
Call me back at.
No. Are you done talking, by the way?
Excuse me?
And that's your whole answer? You don't want to say call me back at a separate number at my house, or call my business manager,
Or give me your number and I'll call you back later.
Don't ever call me again. You are now, no, I just can't do business with you.
Oh, so you do understand the policy.
Well, I understand what you're trying to say, yeah.
But you agree with it. I don't care if he agrees with it.
Gary,
I don't want to hear his opinion.
Everybody here is talking from, I mean.
John,
Okay.
John,
Right.
I'm asking you the questions. Now you answered the phone properly. Did you see what you just
Gary,
did? I don't want to talk to Gary. I'm talking to Stuttering
It's
John.
amazing. All you guys are piling on.
John, focus. No one's piling on. I'm asking you a question.
Okay, thanks.
The way you handled that phone call
Yes.
was unbelievable.
Yeah, see?
And it shows me that you understand the policy.
Okay.
And it shows me. In fact, you should get a raise. I'm going to talk to Tom about getting you a raise. Because you... What is that, Tom?
No.
All right.
You can talk to him.
Tom says no. But let me tell you something.
What are we talking about?
Now, I realize this is a tough policy because it might cut off a source of your income, free money from the listeners.
In those days, it was a very large part of my income.
Right.
Yes. I was
So
making
now,
I was
the
making zero
confusion,
money
it
then.
sounds to me, by the way you just answered that
Yeah.
phone call, is the confusion is over in your life.
Yeah.
You understand how to answer the phones now.
And Howard,
So I'm going to say you understand the policy.
I'm sure Gary will back me up in this.
No need to back up.
We got a lot of stockbrokers who call us, Gary, and you and I both usually blow them off.
I always blow them off.
So it has changed.
I see. Good. Okay. All right. Now you are my trained monkey. And I like it. I like that you understand the policy. You're what they call a valued employee. That's what you are. You're a valued employee now. Now you're someone to hold on to. And even though you were fired, I think if you can follow this policy, I would like to offer you your job back, if you would like to take it. Would you like your job back?
Think about it now.
Think about it.
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't really planning on leaving.
Okay. There's no way to get you out of it.
Those situations.
Thank you for understanding the new policy, as twisted as it is, as you say. And please go back to your desk, and now follow the policy. Thank you.
Can we get to a commercial so I can see if this is a bit?
This is not a bit. I'm informing you that it's not.
Is it okay to ask for free vodka?
No, it's not. It's good that you're doing the impression, Fred, because this will help him understand by giving various examples.
It's like a puppet show. It's
Right.
cool.
Right. John, you can leave now. Thank you. And please get back to the phones.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. As you know, what pays the bills around here is not Stuttering John, but the commercials. I have to take a short break, and then after that break, I will play you the Ku Klux Klan message, and you will meet my Italian cousins.
All right.
Thank you. All right, in 1 second, I'll introduce you to my cousin. My uncle's out there, too. He don't want to come in.
He does.
My Uncle Tony and my cousin Vinny. So,
And who are these people related to?
my mom. People always say to me, you say you're half Italian, half Jewish. We never hear from your Italian side. So, Vinny, by the way, Vinny is known as the Tomato Man. Because he, like all good Italians, he loves tomatoes. That's the thing you do when you're Italian. You grow tomatoes.
You do?
Oh, please. My uncle won't come in, though.
Why not?
He's had some things with the law. He doesn't want to.
Oh, please.
He doesn't want to get started.
Now we've got that connection as well.
No connection. I'm just saying he's got his own agenda, and that's it. He's my uncle, and I love him.
Missing last name.
He doesn't want to be on the air. He doesn't need
How often
aggravation.
do you get to know or see these people?
See him all the time.
When?
Sometimes on the weekends they come over.
Sure.
They're family.
Sure.
See him once a year, maybe. Yes, John, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yes. Howard, Robin, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to talk to you.
I want to understand. I don't understand why all of a sudden you got this demigod attitude, and that's going to make your whole world crumble. I mean, you didn't yell at Jackie so much when he was getting the script signed by everybody leaving the show. John gets on, he does one thing, and you rip him apart.
Well, as a matter of fact, I did.
reamed out
I think
even worse.
I think I yelled at Jackie very much. So listen, I'm going to tell you something.
What are you going to tell me?
You know, you sound like you're in business. You're in the truck business, I take it?
Yeah.
Is that what you're in?
Yes, I am.
Do you run a business?
Contractor.
All right. Do you run the business? Or
No.
Or you a worker?
No, I actually run my own business, yes.
You run your
Contracting
own
company.
You run your own business.
Yes.
All right. And you know, when you run your own business, you got guys who take advantage of a situation.
Sure, they do.
So, what either you get? Listen, I could be really, I could be less compassionate and fire the guy. You just get rid of him, or I could give him a warning and make it serious so that he understands that I mean business.
Yes, I understand.
I got a bunch of yo-yo heads working here who can't figure out how to conduct their lives.
Do you think it's that, or do you think that you actually have a control problem, or you want to control everything
No,
they
I don't
do?
want to control everything they do. I want to control how my audience is treated. You got to understand something. I don't schnur off my audience. I don't need my guy schnurring.
The thing that people don't realize is those calls used to come for you.
Right.
Direct towards you.
That's right. And then when they can't get to Howard, it fans out. And other people get talked to. They're looking for access.
You got to understand something. I like John. He's a nice kid. But unfortunately, he could never work anywhere else because he's not professional. He doesn't understand how to deal with the public. You know, this show is very loosey-goosey, and you got a maniac.
John hears somebody calling for him. Oh, it's not a call about Howard. It's a call for me.
Yeah, he doesn't understand that it's my call.
Well,
and my policy is not to schnur off the audience.
Okay, one warning though, you are very high up on the Yankee there. Somebody's going to knock you over. It's going to be somebody from your own kind. It's going to be somebody close to you.
Well, I don't care.
know
This
it's
is
my
not
business.
Julius. I'm not Julius Caesar. I'm just running a radio show, dude. All right? You worry.
but
Maybe
I'm
you're in
on the radio
business.
show going
Maybe
on.
you're in business like that. I'm not.
Yeah.
People knocking. Oh, here's Stuttering John has to say something. What do you want to say? Let me hear, genius.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, good. You have nothing to say?
Nah, I just... No. No.
You know it's impossible for you not to say it. Say it.
Well, no, I just... Robin says a lot of things, but, you know, it's just amazing because, you know, the same person's gotten you tickets.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
if you accept the tickets,
but they come
you're
through
okay.
you.
Oh, but that's...
They come through you.
You know, it's such a hypocrisy.
You started all, and then it's like,
John,
oh, there are tickets
again,
here.
you don't see the difference.
Oh, so Robin can get tickets?
No. You come in and say, I got tickets to the Yankee game. She doesn't know how you get
She
that.
asked me and said, she asked me.
She doesn't know how you got the...
She asked
Listen,
me
John,
when you got the tickets.
do you answer the phones?
No.
All right.
Do you
Never
answer
have.
the phones?
You
Do
never
you
have,
answer?
Robin?
John, again, you're off base. I really got to get rid of you. You don't get the
right.
difference. If Robin comes to you and says she wants Yankee tickets,
Yeah.
it's not your job to get her Yankee tickets. If you know
Here's
someone,
how
fine.
it goes. Robin, I know you like the Knicks.
Right.
I have a friend who
Can get you
he
tickets.
says he'd love to have you.
Right. I guess, why do you think that friend is doing so much for John and everyone else?
So then she's not wrong for taking
No, not at all.
All right.
She doesn't know that you're wheeling and dealing on the phone.
Not
She doesn't know. Listen to me.
Yeah.
If you don't wheel and deal, then you don't have the tickets. You're my problem.
it's-
You're the
no,
source.
It's a friend of mine.
Here I go again.
And he said...
He is a friend of yours from your wheeling and dealing.
But I'm just saying...
I don't want you wheeling and dealing, or I can't have you answer the phone, and there's really nothing else for you to do here.
Okay.
I trust you with the phone, but
Yeah,
you got to
I'm-
understand my
you know,
wishes.
Like I said, this is an old friend. It's been a long
John, you're taking up my whole show. It's not an old friend.
There it is. No, I'm
No,
saying that...
it's not an old
I'm saying
friend.
that if a stockbroker called, no, don't worry, I'm not going to...
I know how your friends are. I know how you meet your friends. I know the difference.
Okay.
You meet somebody walking on the beach, that's one thing. This is not your friends.
Oh, yeah.
My phone callers are not your friends. Do you understand?
I don't agree, but...
No, I don't want you visiting my phone callers. I don't want you wheeling and dealing with my phone callers. When they bring up a business proposition and tickets, I want you to say, this is not my area. I don't do this. I just answer the phone. What do you want to talk to Howard about? That's it. If they have nothing else to say, hang up the phone. That's it. I don't want any
Suppose a guy calls booking for an
deviation.
appearance. I'm just curious. If a guy calls booking for an appearance,
If a guy calls up and wants to make an appearance, you know I've
allowed to
okayed
say,
that.
yeah.
You know I've okayed that for you.
All right.
We've discussed your appearances, and there are parameters on your appearances.
Yeah.
All right. Now you can leave. Come on, you get with it. Don't bring up everything that I talk about with you.
No.
This is a different conversation.
But all right, so just the last question, I'll go. So if a guy calls me from a brokerage firm,
He's
Right.
still trying to
No,
get
no,
Go
I'm
ahead.
just curious.
Guy
And
calls
says-
you from a brokerage firm.
and says, "Hey, I have an IPO that."
Right.
So
What do you do?
I say no.
Right. Goodbye.
Okay.
Now you can leave. Now you got your marching order. Right. That's it. Thank you. IPO. I got IPO. Go hire a stockbroker and let him give you an IPO. He'll give you 20 IPOs. If a guy calls up and says he wants to give me $50,000, do I have to say no? That's what these guys do. They call up and they give John $50,000. Why? Because of what?
He's so funny. Like, I would know he would have Yankees tickets or
Right.
Knicks tickets.
He doesn't get it.
He didn't tell me.
All right, listen. This is silly. This whole discussion is silly. I want you to... Let's put everybody now at ease.
He's so
You
funny.
want to hear the Ku Klux Klan message before I bring in my cousin?
Make me feel better.
You want something to cheer you up?
Yes.
All right. See what I go through? Yes, John, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, Howard? Good morning, Rob, and everybody. So, Howard, what if it was Sal, the stockbroker, that called up John? I mean, would that be a different story? Or?
Listen, do I have to spell it out any further?
No.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
All right. John, Sal, the stockbroker, wants to talk to me, that's fine.
All right. That's
He can
cool.
talk to me.
What about if John would just keep his trap shut?
Right.
I mean,
That's the issue. Thank
okay.
you.
All right, bye.
That's all. Yeah, hi, Gary.
Hey, Howard,
How are you?
I swear to God I love you dearly, but
Thank
you're
you.
bagging on John way too badly.
Okay, well,
The guy
that's my prerogative.
Well, hold on, but give me a chance. The guy takes care of your back every time people call who are full of garbage.
Oh, he does, huh?
Yeah, he actually does. 'Cause I know a lot of friends who call and lie about stuff.
That's his job to answer the phone.
Yeah, but he screens them well.
I don't say he doesn't do it well. What is it? I'm not sitting and questioning his job. I question his I question this extracurricular activity.
He's not greedy. You just,
No, he is inappropriate. He feels he's entitled. He's not. I'm not going to go through this again with you. I told you he's not. My audience is not there for John's use.
Well,
I'm protective of my audience more than I am of John.
Yeah, but John, you know what? He ain't a bad guy.
All right, get out of here, you freak.
Shut up, man.
No, you shut up.
No, you shut up.
Watch how easily I make you shut up. You ready?
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, start talking.
Blah.
Good, goodbye.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
That was easy. me a
problem
break.
is John's putting all these calls through.
I know.
Another one.
Yeah, go ahead, Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howard, you know, I love you too, for sure, but I think you're being a little bit unreasonable
Okay,
here.
whatever.
Okay, well, tell me, how did you meet Lonnie, and what about your deal when you go down to Scores, okay? Tell me about that.
Yeah, I do that through my auspices, and that's what I decide to take advantage of. I don't need
it's
John
okay
to...
for you.
Right, it is okay for me. It's my show.
Okay, well, what about like the things you get? Like
I
the
don't
deal
need
files
John wheeling and dealing in private using my audience, and you know he's going to end up in trouble from it, and I'll be blamed. If I don't know what he's doing, I know what I'm doing. I don't know what he's doing. That's the problem.
Well, it's only obvious that it's not blatant. I mean, if it was blatant, you would know it.
It is blatant. You don't know anything about it. You don't know the run-ins I've had with him.
Oh, I could tell what's going on here. But he met the guy. It wasn't the guy that he met. It's not a guy that.
You know what? I'm not going to explain myself anymore on this. This is
geez.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Well, I mean, but
I know who John is, and I know what he does. That's it.
Well, he's obviously not blatantly doing this stuff. Or
you don't even know what he's doing. How do you know what he's doing?
He'd be getting a lot more than just what he gets out of it. I mean, he could.
What?
The people that call into your show, he could get tons of stuff.
Yeah. So how do you know he's not?
Well, because you would know.
Right. I would know. So I know about it. That's what I'm telling you.
You would bring.
Look, I'm not going to discuss this.
How does he know what you haven't stopped already?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. He doesn't know what's going on back there. Why don't we just have everybody answer the phones, which they do, and wheel and deal? Pretty soon the whole audience could be involved. Just trying to keep things real, that's all. Professional. That's all. That's all. All right. Now I'm going to play the Ku Klux Klan message, and then you're going to meet my cousin, the Tomato Man, Vinny.
Wake up, white people.
You ready?
All right.
All right. He's really wound up.
Who?
John.
No. Daniel Carver, Ku Klux Klan guy.
Oh, I know who was wound up.
I know I am. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Wake up, white people. This is Daniel Carver. Lots of racial news around Atlanta lately. It appears that now nigger leaders in Atlanta are telling niggers that sit on juries not to convict other niggers. This surely will wake up some white people.
Isn't there a name for that?
What?
When black people tell, or white people
Well, you're
tell...
taking Daniel's word.
No, there's a name for it, though.
What?
What is this?
Gerrymandering?
Gerrymandering. No.
What's
No,
that?
gerrymandering is when you change districts. What's
Oh.
jury... Not
Jury
jury
tampering. It's
No,
not
no.
jury
It's called...
oh, I know what you're saying.
There's a name for that. When black people tell other black people, if it's a black
No,
guy...
it's not a black people tell other black
Or a
people.
white person tells a white person.
When people try to manipulate juries.
What's that called?
I don't
When
know.
the jury decides it.
It's,
We don't know. You'll think of it.
What's all right, kid?
Zero. We'll be back with that. Let's continue listening to David Carver.
This ain't the first time it has happened, and in the end, it's the way it will work. And then no more jury system. Also in Atlanta, at an Atlanta medical center, 4 doctors used the word nigger when talking about nigger patients. Boy, are they in trouble. These 4 poor doctors should have known better. Only me and Howard Stern can call a nigger without getting fired. That's because Howard has a nigger for a partner, and because I can't be fired no more. AT&T done took care of that. All workers at the Atlanta Medical Center will now have to go through diversity training. Ain't this a waste of time and money? All the training in the world will not make a nigger anything other than a nigger, and as long as people keep sneaking around saying the word nigger, they'll keep getting in trouble. Honesty will work, people. Just stand up and tell the truth. Africans are niggers, plain and simple. Ask Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Any African knows that he's a nigger. It's the same today as it was the day we brought them over here as farm animals. A nigger ain't never been equal to a human. He never has been, and he never will be. They are obsolete farm machines. They need to go on back to Africa where they can live in peace and leave us alone. Don't forget, people, for $3, I'll send you a 70-page catalog of hundreds of white pride.
Daniel Carver takes advantage of the audience.
I love it that he goes right into his sales.
Yeah. Well, he's got your attention.
Don't forget, people.
Items, so you can be proud of your race. Wake up, white people.
How come Daniel Carver gets to
can I get a free catalog?
so Robin could get that and I can't?
And what if Robin gets a free...
What if Robin gets tickets?
Well, there's two things I learned from that tape. I learned why you don't get fired for saying the word nigger.
Yeah, why don't I?
Because you have a nigger for a partner.
Oh, right, yeah.
And,
Is that why?
According to Daniel.
You told me you were an Indian. Yeah, and what else did you learn?
And the other thing, actually, it's not something I learned, something I actually agree with Daniel.
Whoa.
And it was, honesty is the best policy. You know, people shouldn't be calling people niggers in private.
Right.
Call niggers right up front.
Right. There you go.
There you go.
And
Don't
good luck.
Until they're under anesthesia.
Right.
Use the word you want to use.
Now, a lot of people have said that I'm full Jewish. It's not true. I'm half Italian, half Jewish. And it just so happens my Italian relative Vinny is here. My Uncle Tony is in the other room, but that's another story.
My Uncle Tony can't come in.
Yeah, you go talk to him.
Uncle Tony.
Tony's a guy, he just doesn't... hey, Vinny.
That's Vinny? I thought
That's
that was
Vinny.
Uncle Tony.
No. Vinny's like my age. What do you mean? Vinny's the tomato. Vinny always have a tomato.
Well,
Always.
He gave you a tomato?
Vinny's the
A
best.
lot of tomatoes out there.
Vinny's the tomato man. He always has tomatoes. Vinny, all us Italians love tomatoes, right?
Yeah, you got to have your cousin come. You don't ever call me. I don't ever hear from you. And all of a sudden, you got a guy that don't answer the phone, right? You got to call me in.
Right. But listen, Vinny, I love seeing you. Thank God Vinny's here because everyone's, well, where's your Italian family? I go, well, they don't come on the radio.
Tell me some stories about, you and Howard as children.
Hey, you know what's a good story?
I don't even tell nobody he's my Italian side of my family. Hey, he could be my Jewish side, but he ain't going to be my Italian side.
Hey, Vinny, tell Robin the story of, well, he's got a great story about him, actually, when we were little kids, about with the school crossing guard.
Oh, forget about that guy. I grew up in this town, you understand? We're in the neighborhood over there, all right? And they're going to teach me at 5 years old how to cross the street.
This is great.
Me how to cross the street.
Right.
So there's Rosalie. Now, Rosalie lives about 2 doors down.
Right.
And she's standing there telling me that she got to hold my hand while I cross the street.
Yeah, Rosalie's the crossing guard.
Crossing guard, Rosalie Crawwood. But I wasn't crossing the street.
Right.
Because I already know how to cross the street. So I laid down right there in the middle of the crossing lines, and I laid down right on the middle of Main Street, and I wasn't getting up.
Right.
So they called the principal.
Right.
And Principal Kasperzak was his name.
Yes.
He come over, and he tried to get me up off the street. I wasn't getting off the street.
Right.
So I had
He laid down right in the street.
I kicked him right in the balls and got...
And that was it.
And that was the end of that. That was my...
Forget about it.
Nobody ever tried to cross
That
the
was
street
first
with
day.
you.
Yeah, you see,
First day.
he's a man's man.
Yeah, but I want to know about you and he together, since he's a relative. And
all right, well, we could go through.
Who would walk around with this creep?
Wait a second. Tell the story.
Creep right off, did
Tell
you?
the story, Vinny, about. This is a great story.
All right.
When the movie Studio 54 came out, it was called 54, right? You got to tell this story, Vinny.
Wait a minute, that happened a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
There was a girl in the neighborhood, right? There was a girl in the neighborhood. I went to school with her brothers, the Jazz family. You understand?
Well, wait, let me just tell this about you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember in the movie, they would talk about, there was a special, they talk about how there was a guy who drove through Studio 54 with his car?
Yes.
My cousin.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell that story.
That's what you're going to make me famous for?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's better than not telling everybody I'm your cousin. But anyway, I had to take this girl out. She was depressed, all right? She broke up with the guy she was engaged to.
Right.
And she turned to you?
Yeah. Well, the mother turned to me. All right. She wanted me to take her out in New York and show her a good time.
Right.
So she gives me $100. She says, here, take Patty out. You know, and psychologically, you might be able to pick her up. I said, Mrs. Jazz, I ain't going to do nothing with $100 in New York.
Right.
You know? So she come up with another couple hundred. And I took the girl to, what was it, 21, Club 21 or something like that. We went out, we had dinner, we had a bottle of champagne. Now, at that time, everybody wanted to go to Studio 54.
Right.
So you go out there and you stand there, and you stand there like cattle.
Yeah, what's up with
you
that?
Understand?
That drives Vinny nuts.
I don't even know why Vinny would do
$100
that.
bill, he looks at me. You know, I'm all dressed nice. There's people in there with different colored jeans, with holes in their jeans. They're walking in like nothing.
Right.
I'm all dressed up nice. I give the guy $100 bill. He didn't even want to know my name.
Right. Can you believe this?
Right.
And Vinny
When
gets...
you're sitting outside, you're freezing. They don't even want to know you after $100.
Right. Studio
How many
54...
boxes of tomatoes you got to sell to make $100?
Right. So, you know, Vinny's not a cheap guy. Vinny's the type of guy who'll peel off $500 at the
Back
track.
in 1978, that was $100.
Right. So he gives the guy 100 at Studio 54, and the guy doesn't even want to know about
Turns up his nose.
So I
Forget
said,
about it.
buddy, you're going to know me. You don't want to know me? Now you're going to know me.
Right.
I said, I'm going to take my car, I'll drive right through this damn place.
Right.
You understand? So I went in the parking lot, got the car.
Right.
I took the top down.
Right.
Took the convertible down. It was February.
Right.
I got on the sidewalk.
Go ahead.
And I drove right up to Studio 54, right up to the steps, right up to the line.
Right.
Before I even got out of the car, the cop had handcuffs on me, handcuffed right around the steering wheel.
Right.
And that was it. Now, when I went down to the precinct, they just backed the car up. I didn't know I drove past the precinct when I was going to Studio 54.
Is that a man or what?
Well,
I'm
you
so
know what,
proud to
my
call him
only
cousin.
thing is, if you had a cousin this colorful,
Yes.
you would have mentioned him before.
Oh, Vinny told me not to even mention it.
I don't even want to really even know Howard.
Yeah.
He's the Jewish Howard, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right. But, hey,
Us Italians don't want to have nothing to do with Howard.
Yeah, but Vinny,
Look at him.
wait a second, Uncle Tony doesn't even want to come in because of his run-ins.
I don't blame him. You can't even teach guys around here how to answer the phone. Why would he want to come here? What kind of
Get
control
your
you
people
got?
in control.
Let me tell you about my cousin. From the time he was, I'm going to say, I don't know, 5 years old, this guy knows everything about tomatoes because he's
What
Italian.
about it? Now you're going to make fun of me?
No, I'm saying that you...
So where do you grow tomatoes in New York?
There ain't no tomatoes. Oh, up in upstate New York, they don't grow them that much here anymore.
Right.
You understand? But tomatoes come from all over the country.
He's the tomato man.
Well, why do you call him Tomato Man if he
Because he
can
sells
grow?
tomatoes.
Tomato man. I
Oh,
got
you're like a
birthmark over here. I got a tattoo with
distributor
a
or
tomato.
He's got a tattoo of a tomato.
Over there, there's the tomato man. Then we got the Mac Daddy over here.
Right, see?
You know,
That's nice.
Mac Daddy.
He only did tomatoes and Mac Daddy. That's my cousin.
You don't know him, do you?
Oh, please.
I don't want to know.
Why do you
What's his
say
mother's
that?
name? What's his mother's name?
He knows my mother's Ray. What's the matter with you?
I didn't ask
nothing.
you
I
anything.
ain't saying nothing.
Tell him why you love
Respect my
Sinatra.
mother's sister.
And don't ever say to Vinny about Sinatra bad things.
No,
Oh.
don't say bad things about
You love Sinatra, right?
Yeah. Sinatra's better off dead anyway. To me, he's not dead. I mean, I listened to his tapes and everything. But last time I seen him in concert,
It was bad, huh?
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Was he reading off the teleprompter?
Or
Yeah,
not?
I was sitting right up in the second row of the Garden State Arts Center in Jersey, and right there were 9 teleprompters. He couldn't even see the words. The son had to come out and whisper in his ear the words. It was terrible.
It was bad.
See him get walked off
What
like
were
that.
you doing then? Why were people still buying tickets?
He'll buy ticket. He went to the Meadowlands once. You were supposed to have tickets. You didn't even see him at the Meadowlands, did you?
That's another ass tickets.
Right.
Wow,
All the
what's
tickets,
that?
that's Yankees today, second game.
How many tickets you got for the Yankee game?
I thought he was into tomatoes.
You don't want to know what he's into.
Tickets, what's the difference? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. There's about 30 here.
He's got 30 tickets for the Yankee game today.
Where are they?
Field boxes, want. You don't get one. Come up with $100 bills, you get one all you want.
I'll get you.
Tier reserves, field boxes, I got them all here.
Yeah?
Section 22, 19.
See, like, my mother loves him because
You never know what I'm going to have.
because
Your
he's
mother Susan?
my mother loves him
Make
because
fun of his mother.
he's so Italian and I'm not. You know what I mean?
Well, she
As if-
never raised you Italian.
No.
No.
My dad saw to that.
Nebbish, that's all
He made me a nebbish, right?
That's right. He was a little.
The whole family
Did
jokes
you
about
ever
it.
beat him up?
Oh yeah.
I didn't have to beat him up. Everybody else beat him up.
Oh, tell about the time.
Picking up after him.
And he like he goes to the track, and my father admires him because he goes to
No,
the
he
track.
could go to the track
Right.
with your
You
father.
love the track, right?
Yeah, the track don't love me so much. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it over there at the Meadowlands. I pay for the escalator over there.
And he's got an obsession with one horse.
What?
Got no tickets.
What how did that? I don't even know how that happened. What?
September the 30th, 1990. What happened was I had this buddy of mine in the ticket business, Billy Tickets.
Right.
Okay.
Billy Tickets.
Billy Tickets.
Billy,
See how Italian he is?
yeah, he's out there living. Anyway, Billy, right, who goes under the name of Tommy, you understand? I called him Tommy for years.
Right. Right.
And all of a sudden, I was in the tomato business, and I had people I'm taking out. And we got the longest stretch limousine you can get at that time. It fits like 11 people.
Right.
And I have 4 couples in it, all right? We're all going to see Frank Sinatra. I think it was his 75th birthday at the Meadowlands. So now we all get in a limo, right? We all go up to Sonny D's in North Bergen. That was the restaurant at the time. We all go out to eat. We all have a nice time. And we're all on our way to the Meadowlands. And we're sitting in traffic. And right now, I don't have the tickets for the show. Right, but
you know he'll get them.
And we're all ready to go into the Meadowlands.
So you
How
don't.
do I tell these people I ain't got no tickets?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to say nothing. So I'm getting ready to say something. All of a sudden, the mobile phone rings, right? It's Tommy Wilson, Billy Tickets, whatever his name is of the week.
Yeah.
And he says, where you at? I said, where the hell you mean I'm at? I mean, I'm not supposed to get excited because these people don't know I ain't got tickets for the show yet.
Right. You're always in trouble with Sinatra.
I mean, I'm not, you know.
Right.
You know, whatever it is.
Right.
So I'm standing there and I'm drinking my Jack Daniels and I keep going on and keep going on.
See why my father loved him?
Now, where am I? I'm on J19 in the parking lot. Where am I? What do you think I am? You know?
Right.
So at the Yankee game, I'm here to see Frank Sinatra, but I got no tickets. Said, I'll be right there. All of a sudden, I never met the guy before. Here comes this long-haired leaping gnome knocking on a window, and he pushes in the tickets. Now, here it is. All these people are in the limousine. All this time, you had no tickets? Right? And I said, no, got tickets now.
And you got broads with you, right?
Well, we were on dates. Don't say that.
Right.
Don't call them broads anyway. You know, we're on
He's
dates.
the classy side of the family.
We're on dates.
Right, dates.
You don't get anywhere calling any a broad a broad. You don't get anywhere like that.
I know. You taught me well.
Right. So then, now let's say about 4 years after that, is me, Billy Tickets, and Stevie D. He's the degenerate. That's why I call him Stevie D.
Right.
We're down in Atlantic City. We pool all our money together. And Stevie D sits at the table, and if we win, we all split it. If we lose, we lose. That's it. So, naturally, you know the story down there, you lose.
Right.
Okay? So we had $165 left. We're coming home in the morning. We stop for papers at 7-Eleven. And we're sitting there, we're reading the papers. And all of a sudden I said, Billy, could you make out the name of this horse? It was like abbreviated. And he said, yeah, got no tickets. Got no tickets. I said, let's go for that horse. He said, we got $165 left out of $8,000. Where are we going to bet a horse?
Right.
We'll go right to Mama Track and bet the horse.
See the life he lives?
So now, we're on the road home. We only got about $3 worth of gas.
Right.
The light's lit on the caddy, all right? And we're strolling right into the valet parking at Monmouth Park. We come pulling up there. Now, Stevie D grabs the program. He knows everything about horses. He knows when a horse sneezes.
Right.
All right? So this guy's telling us, how could you bet this 31 shot? You're out of mind. I'm out of the partnership now. You know,
right.
He wants his $45 back, or whatever it is he wants out.
Right.
Me and Billy are degenerates. I mean, we're going
You'll bet
down to
anything.
the end.
Right.
All right. So here's this horse, got no tickets. They come out of the gate. We put the rest of our money, was like $40, $50 a piece.
Right.
We put it to win on the horse, and now with it. So Stevie, he ain't betting the horse. He ain't using the horse. It's 30-1. What are you crazy? So here it is. The horse comes out. And you hear, got no tickets, can see them all from the rear. Right, that means the horse is in last.
Yeah.
Right.
And all of a sudden, like a North Star motor, here comes, got no tickets. Come right across the line, paid $72.60.
Wow.
Right, that was August 30th of '94.
Right.
Every day since then, we're looking in the paper for this horse to run.
Got no tickets.
Got no tickets. So here it comes up in the Meadowlands, September the 30th.
Got no tickets.
Yeah. Now, at the time, I'm dating this broad, one young lady, whatever the hell you want.
I remember this one.
From Manhattan.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Rich girl.
Right.
So now, every weekend, she's coming out to the country. She's coming out to my place, all right? And, you know, she says, next weekend, you know, better boom, you're coming to Manhattan. I says, all right, you got it. You know, I said, but, you know, there's only two things I told her when we started going out that will interrupt this. And that's something with the business, something with the tomato business.
Right.
Or when this horse got no tickets from.
Right. He always tells a broad,
so
if got no tickets is running.
Got no tickets, probably dead by now. Go on.
It is.
So go ahead. What happens?
In Central Park.
So when a girl dates you, you know the girl knows two things: if the tomato business calls,
or got no
Vinny's
tickets.
gone, or got no tickets.
That's it.
Right.
She got to understand that.
Right.
Right. So we go to bet Anton's from Chicago. He got a horse running in Arlington. So we go to bet that at Freehold at simulcast.
Right.
We bet that. We decide that if we hit this horse from Chicago, we're going to take the money, get a limousine, go to the Meadowlands, no matter what.
Right.
The horse from Chicago wins, pays $16.80. We get the limousine.
Nice.
So the three of us, again, the degenerates, are on the way to the Meadowlands to bet this horse.
Right.
Now, what's interesting about it is, got no tickets to the 7 horse. So you got to understand my racing theory here. If I graduated high school in 74.
Right.
Right? You gotta bet the 7 with the 4.
Right.
That's the only way you gotta do it.
Always.
So now, here it is. This girl calls me on my mobile phone.
Right.
She says, are you on your way in the city? I said, you know what? So what's the 2 rules? And she said, tomato business got no tickets. So I said, well, got no tickets is running at the Meadowlands tonight.
Right.
And that's where I'm going to be. You got so much money, you get your little ass in the cab.
Come on over.
Meet you over at the Meadowlands. I'll be at the finish line having dinner.
Right.
You know? So here it is. She calls. She don't believe me.
Right.
You know, she calls the Meadowlands Trackside Dining. You got a reservation on the Tomato Man, on the Vinny, on the Billy tickets, on the Stevie T.
Right.
You understand? And he says, no, we're all booked up for the night. You know, you can't get a table here. So then she calls me back and she starts calling me a liar.
Right.
Right. She says, you can't get in the Meadowlands Trackside Dining tonight. They're all booked up. There ain't no reservations on the Vinny, on the Tomato Man. On
She's checking up on you.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Checking up. I need this, right?
That's some broad.
Yeah.
Radio.
Hey, he's relaxed. He thinks he's home.
Oh.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
So anyway, right. So now we go to the Meadowlands.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So we get to the Meadowlands. I pop out of the limo, give the guy a $100 bill for opening the door.
Right.
I felt hot.
Right.
I go up my escalator. It says right on there,
Right.
Vinny's escalator.
It's Vinny's escalator, man.
That's it.
It's his night.
I paid for that escalator.
Forgot about it.
Yeah.
So when I'm with my Italian family, I gotta say forgot about it. Yeah.
Here comes this guy. He's made it. He's half dead as it is anyway.
Right.
And I said, I got to sit at that table over there.
Because the girlfriend's coming to check up on you.
Oh, yeah. I can't be a liar.
Right.
So now I go over there. He says, you can't. There's people eating dinner there.
Right.
Why? They got to move. That's it. Very simple.
Right.
No, they can't move. You can't do that. For $500, them people, I gave the guy $500.
Right.
$500 bills. I said, now tell them to move.
Right.
They moved. The plate's got legs. Boom.
Right.
Walked right off the table. So now here comes Street Degenerates. All right. You got Billy Tickets. You got Stevie D.
Right.
Okay. Billy Tickets got hair like you.
Right.
And you got Stevie D. And you got Vinny. You got the Tomato Man. All right. So we're all sitting down. And here's these college experts next to us. That was the funniest one.
Right.
The college experts next to it. They got every paper in the country next to them.
Right.
It looks like it's their Friday night table. And they got everything figured out with computers, with analysis, with all this stuff. Right. So Billy, he leans back with his hair in their face. And he says, hey, you know, the boys in New York give me got no tickets. Now, this is all just he's in the ticket business. I had no tickets for Frank Sinatra. And this is why we're betting this horse. So I go over to the window, I put the dime across the board, I got no tickets.
Right.
That dime means $1,000.
Right.
So anyway.
See what a man he is? Is my cousin a man or what? Could you listen to him all day?
And never been
Can
in
you
your
listen?
house.
Why are you saying stop that?
He's got too much testosterone to ever have been around you.
That's
and
Vinny.
it's not to rubbed off.
Well,
It's my mother's sister's son.
he has a
What's
fully
your
matured
mother's
dad.
sister's
He'll grow up
name?
one day.
Shirley. Go ahead.
All right, so anyway.
Your mother's name is Shirley?
Who?
Yes, Vinny's mother's name is Shirley.
I
Go
didn't
ahead.
ask you your mother's name.
Go ahead.
So anyway. Then, right, I go up, I boom, straight out with 74. I don't want to bet it no other way. I don't want to box it. I just want 74.
Right.
Then I call up on the phone. You got to call the bookie.
Right.
Bada boom. I don't even know what I bet. I'm just calling off numbers. All right.
Right.
Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. So here it is. Everybody in the dining room. We start. The race comes off. I feel a hand, on my shoulder. So turn around. I'm just flicking it off my shoulder. I don't know what it is. It's here's the girl with the. She told me I ain't gonna be at the trackside table. I'm there. It's right at the finish line, right there.
Right.
All right. So when I turned around, I flicked her hand. I didn't know it was her hand. She went right back into the next table. Don't mess with me when the horse race is going on.
Right. Well, you got a lot of money riding on there.
Forget about the money. I mean, it's the whole thing. It's
Right, it's the whole thing.
Game. You got a minute and 50 seconds.
A woman should know to leave you alone during a horse race. If the horse race is 2 minutes, you
It
can.
ain't like a football game.
Right. Just shut up for 2 minutes.
That's it.
It's women.
So the horse come out of the gate, and
Right.
you can see him all from the rear again. Got no tickets, can see him from the rear. And we're standing wall chanting, I don't know how you got to say this, F the bookie.
Right,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
F the bookie. We're chanting this in the dining room.
Right.
Everybody is up in the dining room.
What are the odds on this horse?
F the bookie, F the bookie, F
Right.
the bookie. The funny thing is, we was betting the horse, all right? Instead of going from 30 to 1 to 20 to 1 to 10 to 1, the horse kept going up.
Right.
We kept betting it, kept going up. I don't know, the horse paid $46.80 to win, came out 7-4, $18.60 to place, $4.20 to show, the 7-4 exacted.
The horse won?
$50 straight. Oh yeah, it won.
Got no tickets won.
No tickets came from the rear.
What kind of bread did you make on that?
Forget about it.
Right. All right. Listen.
Forget about
This is my cousin. Everyone.
Not your cousin.
I'll tell you what. Right after that.
Why do you say silly things like that?
Up to that window, I demanded to have security.
You
It's
did.
not a
What's
resemblance at all.
How much money did you get?
Forget about it.
Really?
What's the difference?
You don't know any more about what you're talking about than I do.
Hey, Vinny, all I want to tell you is I love you.
Boston kids how to answer.
Vinny always kidded me. Vinny always was all over me as a kid. But I'm going to tell you something. I love this guy.
Uncle Tony.
Uncle Tony? How come Uncle Tony won't come in? Seriously.
Who?
Uncle Tony.
He's camera shy.
Forget about it.
You might see him in the post office one day.
Wait, you told me a couple of cousins were coming in here. Where's the other one?
No, Uncle Tony came down because of his stop it.
Like him. Nobody shows up on me.
Hey, tell your mother I miss her sauce.
Yeah,
My aunt makes the best sauce.
Why is it
that
he's right here and we never see him?
Why? Because he forget about it.
Why? Look at him. Why?
And you get a famous cousin. You drop by every.
I got to tell you, you're like Sherlock Holmes, Rob. I'm gonna say, Mike, you're on the air.
Jerry.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, listen, I gotta talk to you, man. You're pretty ungrateful bastard, man, treating John that way.
Oh, shut up.
No, I don't think so. And Rob,
Forget about it.
John, too.
I want you to kick this guy's ass.
You were intimate at him with him one time.
Oh, get out of here.
Rob, do you remember you made out with...
Get off the phone, you creep. In front of my cousin, you talk to me like that?
Yeah, you don't talk to him like that in front of me. That's one thing I got to stick up for. Me is blood.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right, listen, Vinny, I love you.
I love you, too. You know what
Vinny,
I love about you? I love nothing about you.
This guy always kids me. Yeah. He loves me like, this is the only guy, let me tell you a story about this guy. This is the only guy that would hang around me when I was little, and he always took care of me. And when he first got his license, he took me driving, and he used to turn the lights off on his car, and we would drive at night, and he would say, watch, now you're going to die. And I'll always remember you for that. I love it.
Better than that?
There's no better than that.
Please.
And his father's got the biggest penis in the family. That's another thing.
A little bit believable.
Right? Vinny, thanks for stopping by.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. I'm going to go out and see Uncle Tony.
Yeah, I left you a box of tomatoes out there.
You did?
I mean, yeah, with all these people around here, profiteering off answering the phone.
Right.
You better make sure you get some tomatoes to take home.
Forget about it.
All right?
All right. Hey, anyway, thanks a lot, Vinny.
Thanks, stranger.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after that. It's my cousin, Vinny.
Yeah, I know why the Yankees are playing a lot better than Mets. It's simple. The Mets have a bunch of dumb white guys, and the Yankees have a bunch of good niggers on their team. You look at tonight's game. You got El Duque, and then Rivera, and then you have Jeter, and then Williams. And you look at the Mets. The Mets have all these lily white guys like the pitcher, the left-hander, and Olerud. And no wonder they're going to come up short. Like Daniel Carver said, you can't expect a white guy to beat a horse in the Kentucky Derby. You can't expect white guys to beat niggers on a ball field. The Mets got beat by a spick. 2 days in a row, they get beat by Perez, some beaner. I bet all the goddamn Guidos and white trash and Upper East Side faggots are crying all about that. Oh, that's Duffy.
Hi, Gary. My name is Mr. Jennings. I'm calling from Higher Homes Incorporated. We're treehouse specialists. Basically, we install state-of-the-art homes in trees. And we'd like to use you as a spokesperson, if possible. All you have to do is swing from limb to limb and then move into the front of the treehouse and say, "Monkey, I'm home."
So what? Chamberlain's dead, huh? Who cares? Big dumb nigga. Know how to put a ball through a ring. Who cares? No loss. Thank you, Gary.
Well, there it is. Our fans...
Wow, the fans speak.
You're not kidding. Will Chamberlain is dead, and this guy wasn't too complimentary. Gary's voicemail is filled up every day. It just doesn't end. No. There's others, but I can't even find them. Hey, so just a quick thought here. A lot of guys in my audience, obviously their fantasy is to get into porno. And getting into porno for a guy is a lot different than a chick. Chicks actually get some dough out of it. Because what chicks do is they go into porno, they get a couple of grand for the movie, and then they go on tour to these strip clubs.
Right, and they become headliners.
Headliners, because, all horny guys watch porno. But for a guy going into porno...
What does he get out of it?
So if you're thinking of going into porn, I got one of the big names in porn, male porno star, Michael J. Cox.
He actually has a name.
Yeah. Let me get Michael J. on the phone.
Because you don't know any of the other guys in porn, do you?
Michael J. Cox, the reason I know him is because I was taken with his name. Right, Michael?
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
But, you know, he is a headliner. I mean, his name goes up there.
Michael J. Cox is in that new movie with Janine. You don't bang Janine in that because she only does chicks. But you bang a lot of girls in that movie, right?
Yeah, actually, Devil Miss... Oh, no, which one was that? That was Torn. Devil Miss Jones. No, that was... Which one was that? Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins, yeah. I saw that one.
Actually was pretty fun. But no, I never got to see Janine.
Yes. Now,
he makes love to a lot of women. I thought he was only in one.
No, he's done a lot of porno.
No, I meant in that one.
Yeah, but yeah.
That one, I got to do 3 different girls at the same time.
That's right.
Really?
Yeah, if you remember his scene.
I can't remember.
Surprised. Do you have any
come
legal?
on, you don't remember?
Did you have any legal problems from Michael J. Fox? Did he come after you because you are Michael J. Cox?
No, not as of... No.
Is that your real name?
No.
See, every guy thinks he's going to go into porn and get tons of chicks and make lots of money. But, like, for example, last year, did you make a lot of money?
Hell no.
What'd you make in porn last year?
Well, actually, we had a slight problem in the industry last year, so it kind of shut down for a while, but I made very, very little.
What do you make?
Last year, I made about 25.
So you have to have another job.
Well, actually, this year, I've already surpassed that.
Uh-huh.
It just, every year can be different for a male porn star.
Right.
Just because we're like a salesman, you know, our rates go up and down, our monthly salary will go up and down.
Really?
Yeah, it's very unpredictable.
And the thing for a guy, so in case any of the guys in our audience are thinking of going into porn, from what I understand...
do it.
Don't do it, right? Why not do it? Because the money's lousy.
The money's lousy. It takes about, 4 years to actually even get recognized.
Right.
And once you do, you know, you're still not guaranteed that you're going to get up the ladder.
Did you go into it just because you wanted to get chicks?
I'm sorry?
Why are you in it?
You just did it because you wanted to get laid, right?
Yeah, man, I got laid off, and my girlfriend dumped me, and I had only been with 4 women, and I saw a porn and figured I could do better than some of those yahoos, and went down to Pretty Girl International, and I was doing it within a half hour, Howard.
You didn't even know that you had a, by the way, obviously the prerequisite is you have to have a nice-sized penis. You didn't even know you were that large, really, until they told you in the movies you were, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much the truth, man.
Do you ever fall in love with your co-stars?
Not anymore, I don't. You know, it's funny because you get to have sex with these girls, and 9 times out of 10, they are more than willing to go home with you because you're, like, a porn star.
Right, you're like one of the safe guys.
Right, but if you weren't in the industry, biggest prudes in the whole world, you wouldn't believe it.
Really?
Yeah, porn star girls are kind of hard to score.
You're 30 years old now. You've been in this business, what, since you were 22?
Yeah, 8 years now.
I figure you put in 8 years, like maybe there'd be something to it where you can make some dough, but I guess you get disillusioned because you never really make any dough.
Right.
Unless you go into the production end, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right, which I'm just now starting to scrape into.
Uh-huh.
But I make about $500 to show up, have sex.
By the way, when you say have sex, you have to be somewhat professional in the sense that you have to hold out a long time. I learned that from the director of Seven Deadly Sins. So you have to hold out for at least 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And did you know you could do that before you walked into that place that day?
Believe me, sweetheart, it's all training.
I heard that actually Michael J. Cox, his technique is to slap himself in this private area.
How'd you hear that?
I know about it. I know a lot about porn, dude.
So he hit himself?
He smacks himself in his private area, yeah. Is that right?
Yeah, man, it works on occasion. Sometimes you'll hit it.
There you go.
You get knocked right out.
Right. So let me ask you something. For a guy thinking of going into porn, and by the way, they make you wear rubbers now, right?
Yeah, I'm condom mandatory.
Right. You're a married guy now?
Yeah, I'm a married, happy man.
You married a 22-year-old, I read.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
You know how he met his wife?
How old is he?
He's 30.
Okay.
You know
I'm 30, she's 22. She used to do Hustler layouts, Penthouse, and I took her up to Kern River camping and got her pregnant.
That's how you got her to marry you?
Yeah, that's it.
And she's allowed to bang other guys, and you're allowed to bang other women, right?
Well, within within limits, Howard.
There you go.
What do you mean? What are the limits?
What are the limits?
What are our limits? Well, when I'm on the set, I don't take my wedding ring off. That's like cardinal sin.
Oh, definitely.
Major problem there.
Well, my wife let me bang other chicks. I'd wear my wedding ring.
You'd wear
I'd wear it the whole time I was banging.
All right.
Right.
You can't take your wedding ring off on the set. What else?
No hanky-panky off camera, which gets kind of tricky, you know, because, like, they might turn the camera off, but you got the still guy there. You know, so sometimes I can get a little confused, you know, it's like, well, do I, like...
But your sexuality is pretty... In other words, I think it's kind of healthy. You and your wife... Your wife's a 22-year-old woman. She's still allowed to have sex with other guys.
Yeah.
And
lucky for me, Howard, she's okay with the guys, but she loves women.
Right, so she brings some other broads for you?
Yeah.
So it's okay if you're with other women while she's there.
So in other words, you could have a nice friendship with your wife, but the sex isn't a big issue for you two because you both sort of recognize that you have sexual needs.
Yeah.
I dig that.
It's all communication, man.
I think that's cool, man. You're obviously communicating on a whole nother level from any of us here on the show.
He's a better communicator than any of you.
Yeah, I thought I was a good communicator. I'll tell you, that's beautiful.
Oh, man.
So your parents, though, like, I guess it's probably...
Yeah, do you live like an underground life now?
No, I've been open about my whole career from day one.
Your father thinks it's cool, right?
Yeah, my dad loves it. We just came back from Northern California where he lives. And he loves it. He thinks it's awesome.
You know, he met his mother-in-law. He was on a porno shoot. Mother-in-law was like the caterer or something for the porno shoot.
Yeah, she was the caterer.
She takes a look at him and says, "Hey, you'd be good for my daughter." And
After about 8 hours of quizzing.
How many women would want their daughters to marry some guy in a porno? Yeah.
Yeah. Not very
something?
many, I assure you.
So it's bad because... Why is it so bad? Okay, so you don't make a lot of money, but you get laid a lot.
Yeah, I get laid a lot, but at the same time, after 8 years, I'm now starting to make my own movies. I'm starting to actually see some money.
Right. Okay, so you're saying from a money point of view, it sucks.
Yeah.
From a getting laid point of view, it's great.
Yeah.
And what about
Is it hard to get into the industry for a guy?
For a guy, it's virtually impossible, you know? I mean, even if you're a pretty boy, yeah.
And what diseases have you caught?
Very few, actually. I've been lucky, and that's one major reason why I'm condom mandatory. I mean, AIDS is kind of hard to catch.
Yeah.
Yes, it has been in the industry once or twice.
Right.
But for guys, it's really hard to catch. But STDs, now that's another story.
Right.
You know, they are floating around in the industry.
What'd you get? Chlamydia?
Yeah, I caught chlamydia twice since I've been in the industry for 8 years.
And what happened? You gave it to your wife?
No, but it was right there, you know? It was the reason why I decided to go condom mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
I caught it, came home with it, and if I had sex with her within 24 hours, she would have caught it.
Man, can't say that. Although you can say that on TV now. Okay, so Michael J. Cox, you're saying if you want some sex, go into porn, but quite frankly, if you're looking for money, forget
Don't
about
look
it.
at it as a career.
Yeah, all right, we get it. Hey, thanks, Michael.
If you're a guy.
Hey, Michael, can I give you a plug on anything? You got anything coming up?
Yeah, man, I've got my own stuff coming out. It's called Sex Ads through VCA Explicit. And it's a great little gonzo. Does well. I've also just did Trex. It's a porn version of Matrix.
Oh, I love Matrix.
Keanu Reeves. Oh, man, it was so fun.
Well, okay, so you get those in the video store, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you can get them in the video store, or you can write to me the old-fashioned way.
All right, give out the address.
It's 4794 Santa Monica Boulevard, Suite 200, West Hollywood, California, 90046.
All right, dude.
One more question.
Go ahead, Robin.
Has he ever done guys?
No.
Is there pressure?
I thought you have to do guys before you can get into heterosexual videos.
It's an old wise tale. You'd think after 800, 900 movies, people would, think that you weren't that way, you know?
Well, we don't know anything.
We just asked the question.
We just dig your name, Michael J. Cox. Did you come up with that?
Yeah, actually, me, Rick Masters, and Dave Hardman over a 12-pack.
3 guys came up with that.
Yeah.
Is that the first name you ever had, or did you change it?
No, actually, I changed it. It was Ted Craig at first. We were thinking of maybe Tom Cruise or Girth Brooks.
Dick Peters is cool.
Yeah, that's another good one. Or Ethan Harder.
Girth Brooks? Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Girth Brooks.
I like that. Michael J. Cox is good, though, man. We dig that name. Okay, Michael J., thank you.
All right, man.
Michael J. Cox, everyone.
Girth Brooks. They do the best naming in porn.
Hey, Chris, you're on the air. Yeah.
Hey, does Michael J. Cox's penis have Parkinson's?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Hey, an FCC complaint. I don't know if Howard or if Robin's going to report it later.
Yeah, I know. On TV tonight, they're saying the S word.
Right.
Yeah, go figure. What's that about? I mean, like, it's such a blatant attempt to try and get ratings.
Right.
By using the S word. I thought the S word was one of the 7 dirty words.
Would people really tune in just because somebody is saying the S word?
I don't know, I guess. But I just want to know why that's okay. If I did that, forget it. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Mike, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
Come on.
Hey, listen, me and a couple of my buddies, last New Year's Eve, we all banged a stripper chick, and now all of us are HIV positive.
Is that true?
Yeah, we found out it was a couple months back.
You didn't use a rubber?
No, none of us did, man. It was a crazy night.
How'd you get HIV? I thought for a guy, though, like if... I mean, you can theoretically get it by banging a chick. But
I don't know, man. All of us got it.
Don't they say it's harder for a guy to get it?
It is harder, yes.
Why wouldn't you use a rubber when you bang a prostitute?
How old are you?
23.
Really, that's a true story, or are you just yanking me?
No, it's definitely true.
And how many of your friends?
Well, it's 2 of my work buddies.
Wow.
But it was like what happened was we went out to a strip club, and my buddy Joe knew the girl from high school. He graduated with her. So, we kind of rapped to her a little while, and then he got a number. We took her out last New Year's Eve, came to a party with us, and all of us ended up training her one after another. So then we find out over the summer that she's HIV positive. So then Joe got tested, and then we all got tested, and it turns out we all got it.
Maybe because one of the guys had it, and...
Yeah, you're swimming in that pool.
Yeah, you're all doing So she got it from one of the guys, and you got it... I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but...
I don't know, man. We're all screwed here.
Aren't those some guys, like...
What?
I don't know. Like, I thought it's harder for a guy to get it that way.
It's harder, but not impossible.
Not impossible.
I thought you had to have open sores or something like that, no?
It's sexually transmitted.
Somehow. Man, that sucks, man.
What were you doing to her?
And you guys must have really been rough.
Yeah, well, it was, it wasn't all at the same time. It was one after another. But, I mean, we weren't the only guys she was with that night. I mean, she was
doing everybody.
Wow.
And do you think she was HIV positive and knew it before?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, my whole deal is, I wasn't really with any other strippers before. It was a wild night. We all got crazy.
Really? Happy New Year.
Yeah, really. But nobody,
right?
it was all straight sex, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that sucks. So what do you do now?
I don't know.
Well, you take a lot of medicine and hope you don't die, I think.
Wow. I don't know what to say, man. I'm speechless.
Yeah, hope for the best here, man.
Yeah.
Well, now he'll be a guy who wants a relationship, see?
Right. He'll be good marriage material now. Like Magic Johnson.
Oh, my goodness. One nice girl, that's all I want.
That's not really what he wants.
Well, that's what he can get now.
Yeah.
And he'll be happy with it.
Yeah, now you got to settle down with one chick.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Don't need to spread this around.
Nope. All right, dude, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry to hear your
When
story.
did you find out? Did you just find out?
I found out about a week ago.
Wow.
Man, they all got it, too.
No, it couldn't have been 100%.
He says all of them got it.
Him and his 2 other friends.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, well, I don't know about anybody else. I just know about my 2 buddies because we all work together.
Yeah, because apparently she was doing a lot of other guys.
Yeah, right.
Bad news.
You guys sure you didn't do each other?
Oh, I'm sure about that, man.
Have you told anybody else besides us?
Yeah, a couple of close people know.
And your parents?
Yeah, they know.
Well, they must be freaking. I feel bad hanging up on you. I feel like I should
What?
Give him tickets or something, right?
Please.
He's got enough problems, though. All right, dude.
All right, man.
Later.
Take it easy, yeah.
Send them over to the Chili Peppers or something. Except I don't have any seats.
You can't get yourself to the
Yeah, right. Susan, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard. I just want to phone in. I have a message for married men and single guys that are in their 50s and stuff. I'm sick and tired of these pigs making gestures and calling out to my 15-year-old daughter. When I walk down the street with her, when I'm in a shopping mall, they're standing there with their wife and their 3 or 4 little kids hanging on to the stroller, and they turn around and they watch her walk away. I'm at the point where the next one, I want them all to know that I'm not going to take it anymore.
Hey, honey, I'll tell you the truth. I got a 16-year-old. All these guys are looking at her. And I got news for you. I got the same thing, but like, you know.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? I mean, sounds like you're jealous of your daughter, if you want my vibe on it.
No.
No
she's
offense.
15, and
they don't know she's 15. These.
Well, how is she dressing?
Well, you know what?
Provocatively.
It really doesn't. She's a normal 15-year-old teenager.
She's wearing belly
They
shirts.
hardly wear clothes.
Well, she's a big, tall, 6-foot blonde girl. And,
Yeah.
But you know what? She's a child, and when you...
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Well, when you look in her face, you do.
No, you don't.
The guys aren't looking at her face.
No one's looking at her face.
Well,
They're looking at
you
her
know what?
ass.
How dare they? I'm really sick of this.
Do you want the men to look
Keep
at you?
her in the house.
Maybe you should dress hotter, then they'll stare at you.
Well,
Lose a couple
hey,
of
I'm
pounds.
not that bad. You
Really?
know, I look, you know, like my daughter, but
What's your daughter's cup size?
oh, she's probably 36D.
A D?
Yeah.
And what's she wear, like Daisy Dukes and stuff and belly
she
shirts?
doesn't.
Does she wear
No.
belly shirts?
No, she wears the tight jeans.
Right.
She wears a normal little T-shirt like the girls are wearing. But I admit she's out there. You know, she walks to school every day.
Right.
But do they, you know, they yell out the
Honey,
windows. They,
I'm aroused already
You know
just hearing the
what?
description of her.
No.
That doesn't sound like some 15-year-old. If you told me she was 15, I'd say, hey, I'm not going to go near that.
Right, you'd
But
stop immediately.
Down on the street, you don't know that she's 15. You're a guy. Of course you're going to look. Get out of here.
No.
You, she looks like a baby.
This is crazy.
Listen, she is a child. She's still mommy sometimes. You know what? Go play with...
I'll go play with yourself. Oh, get out of here. She's off the phone. Yeah, Ed, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, man.
This is Ed, and I was just listening to you talking about HIV.
Yeah.
And about how people get the catch the virus, and how you said that it's more difficult for men to catch the virus.
That's what they tell me. I don't know if that's true.
Well, the only thing is that to a certain extent it is, but I work for an HIV/AIDS service organization.
Right.
And I provide services to people who are positive and people who are at risk for HIV.
Right.
The only reason why is because you got mucous membranes that you're dealing with.
Right.
And so when you deal with vaginal intercourse, the reason why, because you were asking, I don't know why it's harder, is because, well, women have a larger mucous membrane that they're exposing during intercourse. And that's the reason why it's higher for women to catch the virus in the first place.
Harder for men.
Yeah. That's why it means harder for men.
He meant the statistics are higher for women.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, exactly. That's why the statistics are higher for women. And that's why it's like increasing like crazy in the heterosexual community.
Wow.
People are thinking, that, it's still a gay disease.
Who the hell would bang a stripper without a rubber
She's banging everybody else.
Exactly.
in this day and age? That's what I don't get. I mean, put a rubber on.
They just got to be a little bit crazy to do that nowadays.
But, I mean, it's 100% transmission, of 3 guys, they all get it.
Doesn't that sound a little outrageous?
Yeah, that's a little outrageous.
Yeah.
But, you said before maybe one of the guys had it. But it had to be the guy that went first.
Right.
For them all to get it.
That's right. It could be.
So it's next to it possible that nobody had it beforehand.
Man.
They must have been doing some pretty big stuff.
No condom, a stripper, she's gangbanging the whole place.
Yeah.
People are way out of control.
Yeah. All right, Howard. Well, thanks a lot.
What about if they perform oral sex on the chick?
Oh, oral sex, you gotta think about it again, too, because you're exposing yourself to more fluids. Depends on how many fluids she has, she's exposing herself.
Wow.
If she's letting a lot of things out, and they're taking that into them, then of course, if she's positive, you got a high transmission rate.
What if a chick does oral sex on a guy?
If there's a lot of bleeding, your risks are low, but there still is a risk. That's one of the lower risk areas. You know, you still should use a condom during oral sex.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
The hell would want that?
That's the problem. A lot of people don't want to, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
People say they don't want to use lubricated condoms. As long as the condom doesn't have Noxonol 9, it won't taste as bad.
Really?
It's the spermicide that makes the condom taste bad.
Things aren't fun anymore.
No, they're not.
Not at all.
All right, brother.
They can be safe.
Thank you, Ed.
Thanks a lot.
All right. There's Ed, man with all the information.
So there, now you have the answer.
The party's over, boys and girls.
It was over for a long time. People are forgetting.
Party's over.
It's been over. Nothing's, they say...
It's over, Johnny.
Yeah, because, people like Magic Johnson, high-profile HIV people running around look very healthy. They don't seem to be getting sick.
Yeah, they seem to be having fun. Yeah.
People are thinking that everything's okay.
But it's not. And I don't know. It's weird.
They say gays are, getting riskier and riskier. It's a fun thing to do. They have these parties where somebody's HIV, and they draw names out of a hat, and people just have sex with each other. Nobody knows who's making love to the HIV person without a condom.
Wow.
Not using condoms.
I don't believe that.
That is true. That is happening.
Yeah, everyone used to say to me, well, Magic Johnson must have had gay sex and stuff, but I don't think so. I think the guy's a total hetero. I really do, seriously. I think he got it from heterosexual sex.
Don't think anything.
Yeah.
He just got AIDS. I don't know how he got it.
Yeah. I don't think he's gay. Because a lot of guys go, oh, Magic Johnson's gay. He's not gay. This guy's in strip clubs way too often to be gay. That's the way I look at it. When you're gay, you ain't going to a strip club.
You've taken gay guys to strip clubs.
Really?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, but they're not interested. All right, let's take a break. That was fun.
Well, it wasn't fun learning about a 23-year-old getting AIDS.
No, that's being sarcastic. Check out the TV show this weekend, by the way. Got a good one. Wheelchair tennis. Got to see me playing tennis against a guy in a wheelchair. I lose, too.
Give up your legs.
It's ridiculous. Porn star Candy Apples. Tom Chiasano goofy intern trick. Got to see that. The Penthouse Pet who rollerblades through Central Park topless. Roseanne and Tom Arnold fighting. Great stuff.
That's the first time they've spoken since they got a divorce.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of other stuff, too. We'll be back right after these words.
Hi, this is...
In-a-gotta-da-vida, baby. All right. So, where are we? We're doing the news, Robin?
Oh, why not?
It's okay. Zolzak here with the news.
I love you, Robin.
Zolzak here. Zolzak with the news. This is Zolzak. You know what's funny about that guy? He called himself Old Zach for so long, he became old.
Mother? He grew into the name.
Mother, Old Zach. This is the Old Zach show. Robin, what's in the news?
Well, we mentioned this a little earlier. TV show is going to utter the S word tonight on TV. Yeah. And I don't understand how you can announce that you're going to do it, and the FCC does nothing.
I know. And that's, what, kids don't watch TV at 10 o'clock at night?
I thought you couldn't say the 7 dirty words no matter what.
I don't know. I don't get it. So you mean...
Different set of rules, I guess.
All right, so let me ask you something.
Us and everybody else.
So since 6 o'clock is the time that children are... 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is when children listen.
And families are together.
Yeah, since they claim that. So you're telling me tomorrow at 5:58 in the morning, I can say the S word and not be fined. So I'm going to do it. Tomorrow morning at 5:58 a.m.
You're going on.
We'll go on and say the S word.
Promote it.
Yeah, I should promote it for a week.
It's a radio event. Aren't they calling the stuff?
Oh, my God. That's right.
That's what you say. So watch when I say it, if the same rules apply.
We'll break loose.
Where's Tom? I want to ask him that question. I want to hear why I can't do it. I think I can.
Why not? That would be a
5:58.
safe harbor, right?
Yeah. Benji, you don't look like Tom.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, who are you?
I'm Benji.
Yeah, so what do you want?
No, I was just asking you, could you tape it and play it?
I don't know. I don't know any. The rules are unclear.
You mean tape the TV show?
Why don't you set the precedent and say it now?
Well, this is declared an unsafe time. Right.
We're not in safe harbor.
All right.
What they're saying is, I thought 10 to 11 isn't a safe harbor either.
What is the safe harbor?
I thought midnight to or 11.
I think it's 11, I thought.
You want us to find Tom?
How many kids are in bed at 10 o'clock?
But none of them. And by the way, at 10 o'clock at night is when I used to listen to the radio alone. I'd go in my bedroom and listen. 6 to 10 in the morning is when my parents are around. It's ridiculous.
You're running to school, you're not listening.
Right. You're not Tom, you're KC.
Tom's coming? Yeah. I want to ask you something, though. I heard that you're allowed to curse in foreign languages, right?
What? No.
No.
I don't know that.
In foreign language, I think you can.
No. I've done that.
So
Here on this show.
So why can't you say MF and say it's Ebonics?
Oh, come on, get out of here.
No,
come on, Casey, come on, use your head. Come on, don't waste my time. I know you're not.
That's the sad part.
I'm being serious. After the station loses its license, you can tell me you were speaking Ebonics. Is Ebonics another language? No. It's not a recognized language. What is it? Why? What? What else is in the news? Oh, here's Tom. Tom, if at 5... So they're saying on TV tonight the S word at 10 o'clock at night. Do you know about this? Of course not. You don't read the newspaper.
No, I do know.
Oh, okay, you do.
I do know because Gary just told me.
All right, so at 5:58 tomorrow, not at 6 a.m., 5:58 in Safe Harbor, I am going to say the S word.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because it's against the company policy.
What company? It's CBS who's broadcasting it tonight.
Infinity...
Infinity, CBS, Infinity. Look at. You don't even have an answer.
No.
Why do you find out before you? Why do you say you don't know?
Let me try and give you...
Don't say a no.
Well, no, but I'm also... You asked me a question, now I'm going to...
CBS is broadcasting a show. I'm asking you. Everyone quiet down.
Okay, thanks.
CBS is running a program tonight.
Right.
Using the S word at 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
10 o'clock I don't even think is Safe Harbor, but...
10 o'clock is Safe
It is Safe Harbor, okay. 10 to 6 in the morning is Safe Harbor. At 5:58 tomorrow...
At 6 a.m. the harbor goes away.
Right. Because, of course, parents aren't around at 6 a.m. in the morning in their house. Okay, whatever. At 5:58 tomorrow, a.m., I am going to sign on the air and say the S word. Why do you have a problem?
Well, because you're not in the air. You're not in the air until after 6 o'clock.
No, I'm going to come in early and do it.
You can record it for the CBS show and play it Saturday night, obviously.
And the Infinity Radio.
And Saturday night on my TV show, and Saturday night on my TV show, I want to say the S word.
Yeah. Well, talk to iMark.
All right, I will. Okay. All right, that's not your domain.
Right.
Now, what are you saying?
My domain is Infinity has a radio policy that prohibits the use of those words.
But CBS has a TV policy that prohibits the use of those words.
You know.
What? You know what?
No.
What?
We're Infinity Radio.
Yeah, this week we're Infinity Radio. After Mel buys back Infinity stock.
We were CBS a week ago.
Yeah, but what do you mean? Now we're not CBS? We're owned by CBS, are we not? Same way Viacom.
80% by CBS.
Right. We're owned by CBS. The 80% that owns us is the same policy. In Safe Harbor, I want to use the S word. At 5:58 tomorrow, I'm signing on and use the S word. What's the problem? Why is it different from me than the TV show?
I'm telling you, it's different for radio, apparently, than the TV show.
Why?
That's an answer I...
Well, why don't you find out? Why are you preventing me if you don't know?
I'm happy to find out.
Why are you not on the phone?
Different question.
What?
You asked me down here to ask me a question.
I'm sorry I asked you.
I'm trying to answer the question.
If I had
I'd be happy to have the conversation because I think you have a legitimate point.
That's a good answer.
This morning, I would be on the phone now.
How can I be on the phone and be in the studio, Robin?
Well, we should have been able to we should have had to get you off the phone.
You should have a phone right near your microphone. Right, we should have been able to get you off the phone.
So I'd be happy to have that conversation.
Would you research it, please, and give me a legitimate answer?
No,
okay, no goofing around.
It is a legitimate question.
Thank you.
So we are planning to say the S word at 5:58.
No, right.
We have been asked.
My plan is to do that unless I hear back from you.
Checking.
Right. You go check. If I don't hear back from you, I'll be on the air tomorrow.
I figure it's okay.
That's all. You've got 24 hours.
No, I have 20 hours.
Right, 20 hours. That's correct. Right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Right. You're wasting precious time.
That's right. You could be getting an answer now.
Tom Chisano, everyone. Now he's excited. He has something to do today.
Right, thank you.
Be executive now.
You have given my meaningless life meaning.
Right. Thanks, Tom. Seriously.
Okay, I'll get back to you.
I'm going to go stand outside and pretend like I'm...
Yes, Paul. Hey, here's a good question. Paul, hey, Tom, listen to this. Paul, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, how come WBAI, that's been on for years, they've been saying not only the S word, the F word, they can say whatever the hell
Why
they
does
want.
public
And when it
radio?
comes to you get peed on like a houseboy.
Yeah, why does public radio been able to say the S word? This is the radio paid for by the government.
If you remember, the George Carlin case, which was a public radio case.
Yes, that I know.
Okay.
But I've heard WBAI and their public radio station. I've heard them use the S word and the F word. With the on-air host.
And again, I haven't heard that, but news...
And our station allows it in music.
And they're still regulated by the Federal Communications Commission.
Why do we allow the S word in our songs that we play on the show?
Because there's always been the license for artistic context.
And I'm not an artist.
Nice. A comedy doesn't get the same protection.
What?
Comedy.
Why?
Has more listeners than the public.
Wait. This is amazing to me.
Never has.
You can play.
This is a country of free
There was a case.
I thought Infinity has a policy. Hold on. I thought Infinity has a policy against the S word.
Spoken word.
The spoken word.
Yeah.
So when Pearl Jam sings, excuse me. So if I sing the S word, are you okay with that?
No.
If I put it in a song parody?
No.
Why?
Because
comedy's not art.
Because what?
Because I'm telling you, comedy isn't given the same protection as serious.
Wrong.
No. Yes. Right.
As serious what? Rock and roll music? As Pearl Jam is serious?
I'm telling you what the way that rule has been applied.
Well, I think you have a lot of questions.
Why doesn't the company let this go to court already?
Because obviously this is archaic.
Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
I just have a strange fact. You know, we all just figured Chicago Hope was on after 10 o'clock because of Safe Harbor. It's a 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock show, so it's not going to even be anything.
Oh, all right, Tom, now I have a new question for you. Okay. I have two questions.
No problem.
One, if Infinity's policy is not saying the S word, why do they allow it in music? I don't believe your answer about artistic, because then I can sing the S word. You guys bleep me whenever I even come close to saying even other words that are less offensive.
Bingo.
So let's find out.
I want to know what bingo.
Bingo means bingo.
He's right, which means he's right.
So the S word. So at 9 o'clock tonight, CBS is airing the S word, which is not Safe Harbor. So tomorrow at 6:05, I would like to say the S word. I'm moving it now up.
And I'm telling you no.
Why? Does Pearl Jam say the S word on our station?
I don't know.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
Sure they do. I've heard it.
No, there's
know?
Because I don't know the words to I don't know the lyrics to every program.
Right. Do we allow? Do we allow it?
Excuse me. Can I finish my answer?
Yes.
I do know that in Jeremy, the F word is used.
Right.
And it is aired.
It is. Now, why are we assuming that that's okay and I can't use the F word? I'm going to use it the same way Pearl Jam does.
Because there has been a long-standing...
Well, what if he sings the Pearl Jam
What if I sing the Pearl Jam song on the air tomorrow using the F word? Do you have a problem with
Yes,
that?
I do.
Why?
Why?
Because it's you.
Kids don't quote Howard.
What do you think? I want to sing in a serious manner the Pearl Jam song.
Because it's you and you are subject to selective...
So let's go for it.
Isn't that wrong?
So let me do it.
No.
What do you mean
I have a
no?
question. How come in rock and roll it could be sung, but in rap music they won't allow it?
What?
What?
When you redo the rap songs, they won't let all those curse words on. They bleep the part of the show. How come in rock and roll they can do it? When you replay the rap music, they won't allow it.
There's 9 million of them.
Hold it a second. I don't care about rap music. What I'm saying is this. The station has a policy against the S word.
The company has a policy.
The company has a policy against the S word. I want to sing the S word. Tom's telling me I can't sing it because it's me. But Eddie Vedder can sing it because it's him.
It's sheer stupidity.
It is stupidity.
It's unbelievable.
I think you're talking out of both sides of your mouth and you don't even know the real answer. I think you ought to check with the station attorneys and tell them I want to sing the S word.
I already told you I'd be happy to.
And I am going to write a letter to the FCC asking them why that is.
Now you're giving me a different question.
Do you have any problem with me asking the FCC about that? I'm going to write them my own letter.
But this guy on the phone is right. Right on the Kid Rock song,
yeah,
you'll hear radio edit put in.
Right.
Whereas in a Pearl Jam song, it could play.
It's one, yeah, but it's a one-time fleeting use of a word.
Right.
Opposed to a repetitive.
No, Kid Rock says it once. I've heard the song a million times. It's one time. It's honest. And it says radio edit. One time. All I'm saying is, I think I can now say the S word. They're airing it in prime time.
And I'm telling you, as of now,
The written,
excuse me,
the spoken word is going to be, the spoken word is going to be aired in prime time on CBS.
moving the barrier. Right.
They're 80% owners in this station.
Maybe things have changed, Tom, and you haven't been keeping up.
Right.
Hey, Robin, F you.
You know that you've been busy on the golf course.
And yet,
maybe you missed that meeting.
Do you know that Andre bleeped a word from the LBJ tape referring to a guy's butt?
Yes.
Now, you're going to tell me, first of all, that's something I got to take up with you. There's no way that word's wrong. They say it on Beavis and Butthead. Well, I don't even...
Beavis and Butthead is on cable.
I know that, but...
But
tonight on CBS, they're going to air at 9 o'clock the S word.
Okay, now we're talking about what Andre edited from the
Yes,
tape?
yes. I'm talking about the whole shebang.
But you're all over the place.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Now, Tom, this thing going on tonight is part of history.
Yes, Howard.
Did the Who... Oh, you want to talk to Jackie? I won't talk to Jackie either. Did the Who say the F word and Who Are You?
Yes.
Which we aired many times.
Yes. And it continues to air in New York.
Right.
Sure.
You air the F word. So if I sing Who Are You tomorrow...
I'm telling you, the F word is in the Pearl Jam song.
Right. So I'm going to sing that tomorrow on the air.
No.
Why? What do you tell? You said singing is different than talking. So I'll sing it.
Right. Nothing funny about his singing.
Yeah, I'm not going to sing funny. I'm going to sing straight.
You can turn Fred's mic up.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what you're talking about. Get the rule straight. What is the rule? Is the S word allowed? The spoken word is allowed at 9 o'clock at night. So I'll speak it then. You either speak it or you sing it. One way or the other, I want to say it.
Howard.
Yeah.
As you said, this is all new, so I don't know.
So will you find out for me?
Yes.
And come back with an answer?
Yes.
Good. Go ahead.
So now we're planning.
Yes, I want to say it or sing it. I don't care. Whatever one you tell me I can do. I want to do it. I don't want to be the last one to get in on this.
Excuse me, Howard?
Yeah.
May I ask Mr. Chiasano something?
Go ahead.
Very good. Go ahead.
Okay, now, you have a spoon and you have a fork, correct?
Right.
So I could say fork, right?
Bingo.
And I could say you, right?
Right.
And in a bottle you could say cork, right? There's a cork?
Yes.
And there's a game called soccer, right?
Right.
So I could say fork, you, cork, soccer, right?
Yes, you can.
At the Tom Chiasano.
Thank you.
Thank you. You douche.
Isn't that nice? I was trying to be nice and respectful to
You know why? Because instead of saying I don't know, you say...
No, I did say
You
I
say
don't
no?
know.
No, you fight with me. No. You can't say it, you say. You shouldn't say you can't say it. There's no difference between me and anyone else. Either it's across-the-board policy or it's I want to see in writing. It's different for Howard Stern.
And I'm telling you what the company policy is.
What? Everything is different for Howard Stern. If Howard Stern sings, it's bad.
No. You're switching again.
If I sing the S word, like Pearl Jam, or the F word, excuse me, the F word, like Pearl Jam, I'm doing the same thing Pearl Jam's doing. Why can't I do that? The same exact song. Because my logic now has forced you to go back and check the books.
Well, I already said I was going to go back and check. Okay.
You first say no, and then you say you're going to check.
Well, where's he going to go back to? There seems to be new policy.
And who are you going to check with?
I'm going to check with the lawyer that I always check.
Oh,
well, then forget it. He's just going to say no.
Talking about the company.
Why don't you call Mel? Get some balls on you.
I have plenty of those.
You call Mel, like I do.
Yeah.
And I want you and the lawyer to sing it with me. The S word.
The new Pearl Jam.
Come on, Tom, get with it and answer some questions around here. Get to work. Go ahead. Goodbye. Lazy.
Lazy. Kiss my you-know-what.
What? Say it.
Bunghole.
See, Fred, do we think that made it?
That's a clean word.
That's a clean word, Tom. I got news for you. That's a clean
word. Yeah, Tom decides what's clean and isn't.
You know what that word? You know what that is? That's a phrase for it. You know, a little hole in a barrel that you put a cork in.
That's a bunghole.
That's right. It really is. Look it up in the dictionary.
So in this context, that's fine then, probably.
That's fine. What's wrong with it?
It's a cork.
Listen to LBJ. I hear it on TV. I'm watching it on TV last night, the LBJ tape, and he's telling me I can't play it.
And again, I tell you what I told you before.
What?
News has a different protection.
So this is I'm doing the same thing within the news. I'm playing the LBJ tape. What? I can't have news. Everyone else can. Come on, Tom. Get out of here. Please, you're making me sick. I can't take you anymore. I'm turning off your microphone. You're going to make me vomit. Please go do your job and look this up. I really need you to do it. Go ahead.
Thank you.
It's ridiculous.
That was me.
Oh.
Really turned off to you.
No.
I Am I right or am I wrong?
You're absolutely right. That's why I brought it up. I said, look, this company obviously has changed policy. We're living under the old policy.
Yeah.
Everybody else is operating under the new policy, and Tom is holding us back.
Right. That's why I want him out of here. I'm now the cleanest broadcaster in the country.
Yeah.
Really? What else is in the news, Robin?
Okay, well, the playoffs are here. They are upon us, and the Yankees are winning and the Mets are losing. The Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox last night while spending most of the game behind. They figured out a way to get some bats going and get some runs on the board. Meanwhile, the Mets fell again to the Atlanta Braves. That team seems to be unbeatable where the Mets are concerned. So they come back to New York now, and everybody's thinking that, oh, home team advantage. But it doesn't look like the Mets have much of a chance of making it a Subway Series now. After falling down 2 games in Atlanta. In Turner Stadium, which again was not completely full. Did you see all the empty seats?
That's right.
It's amazing.
Like Tom said.
Seriously, have you ever dealt with a more empty-headed human
Turner
being?
Stadium is like Tom's head.
Am I lying about Tom? I'm serious. I mean, come on.
The upper deck is empty.
Seriously. Did you hear this guy?
Makes no sense.
I know.
9 o'clock at night, they're saying the dirtiest word there is.
All right.
You can't say
that company policy.
The company, first of all, he lies. The company policy is that you can sing the S word. Okay, or the F word. I go, okay, I'll sing it. You can't.
No. Why can't he
Why
say
not?
it? It's a ridiculous law. Go for it.
Right. Or, I'm going to check. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Won't say he
And then who is he going to check with? The guy he pays to agree with him.
Yeah.
Right. The guy who's always been
That's
saying
not who you're checking with.
Yeah, check with the guys in the company. He's going to go check with the guy who agrees with him.
Yeah.
So can a song if they sing it, but you can't sing it.
Pearl Jam can say it, but you can't.
When it's in a rock and roll song.
Yeah, it's real serious in a rock and roll song. Eddie Vedder's a real...
An artiste.
Yeah. He needs it for artistic purposes. I don't.
It's an expression.
You know. I mean, why don't we go to court over this? We're a slam dunk win. You know? A slam dunk win.
And if it's okay in the safe harbor, it's okay in the safe harbor. When does it all of a sudden not become okay?
When I'm broadcasting.
Can't have our broadcasters sounding like adults.
How dare you?
What's the point of a safe harbor if I can't use it?
Yeah.
Jumping hog.
Am I kidding?
Amazing. Anyway.
I yearned for the good old days like 5 weeks ago. Anyway, go ahead, Robin.
Latrell Sprewell, of course, you know, he was the savior of the Knicks last season, and the new season has gotten underway. The first week of practice, however, Latrell was not there. The original excuse for Latrell not showing up to training camp was that he was on trial for some vehicular mishap he had out in California. And then the Knicks expected him, once his trial business was over, to show up for training camp. Again, he still didn't show up for several days. They couldn't get in touch with him. They called his agent. His agent didn't know where he was.
CPT.
No, what are you talking about, CPT?
He was late. Yeah, he was on a different time.
WOL.
Oh. CPT.
Do you know where he was finally?
Yes.
When he did show up?
Wasn't he visiting his family?
No.
Where was he? Scores.
Instead of getting on a plane, he's already late, practice has started. Instead of getting on a plane and flying to New York, he drove across country and turned off his cell phone so that he was unavailable and he could think about everything that was going on with him.
Oh, look, this is
got to camp.
This is a guy who doesn't want to go to work. They pay him a fortune.
He's due to get $9 million this year.
Yeah, they should take it away from him. They should tell him to leave the league. He is a sick guy. He proved it when he choked his coach.
Yeah, you think he's getting better, and then
No.
he pulls a bonehead move like this.
He's not getting better. He had a good season last year. He's feeling all effective and, you know, he's feeling like he's on top of the world. And now he's going to, he's going to show everyone.
Make people wait.
I don't really have to go to practice.
Yeah. And they made him sit out a game. He's like, I could have played. He's not even getting it. It's like talking to Stuttering John.
Right. Just not getting it.
Trell Sprewell. So then they fined him $130,000, and he said, well, that's a little severe. So it's not registering. Jeff Van Gundy needs to speak to him the way you speak to Stuttering John.
Right.
Got to really get basic.
Hey, why don't we just let all the insurance cut their own deals on the phones?
Really?
Okay.
How to get back to this?
Back to me.
It just reminded me of that.
Right. Well, you're absolutely right.
It's a little severe. Well, why did you not just fly to training camp? Why'd you have to get in a car?
Because he doesn't want to come back to work. He didn't have a long enough hiatus. I was off the whole summer.
Yeah.
They should really throw him out of
They're
basketball.
being understanding of his legal problems, and then he just takes advantage.
He's a dick. You know what a dick is? That's a dick. Latrell Sprewell's a dickhead. I hope he breaks his legs.
Ooh.
You dick. What do you think of that?
Well, I still want him to play because he's good.
Why can't we get that nice guy? What's that guy, Robinson?
Oh, and the guy who plays with him?
Yeah, the guy who behaves himself, Robinson.
Yeah.
You know, I like
both Robinsons.
I like the United States. I like the military. I want to be a role model. Let's get him here in New York.
I like the rules.
I like rules. You know? Guy who knows how
to get these outlaws.
A guy who knows how to behave, if you understand what I mean. You understand? Man who works within the system.
A man who went to the academy.
Man who likes the white man. A man who toes the line.
He gets it.
A man who gets it.
Knows his place.
Who knows his place.
Wait a minute. Let me understand what you're saying.
Yeah, right. Well, let me spell it out for you. All right? Little Latrell Sprewell, Kishmat Tuckers around.
Former Mets and Phillies outfielder Lenny Dykstra.
Listen, I'm a rebel. I'd like to go not show up for a few weeks.
You're a rebel and you still show up.
I know, to show up. They're not going to pay me otherwise. And believe me, I better get paid.
Anyway, Lenny Dykstra, former Met and a former Philly. He was arrested yesterday in Simi Valley, California, on misdemeanor charges of Simi Valley, then. Charges of sexual battery and child annoyance.
Yeah. A lot of those children annoy me, too.
You should be arresting those kids.
Right.
Involving a 17-year-old girl. Dykstra's spokesman says that the allegations are untrue.
You're saying if a guy owns a car wash, he can't touch 17-year-old girls?
No. The 17-year-old girl was employed by Mr. Dykstra at the time of the incident.
Oh, if a guy employs a 17-year-old, he can't touch her?
He's arrested. He was arrested at his car wash.
Maybe he was washing her.
The alleged incident occurred at the car wash.
Come here, you're dirty.
Wax on your bra. The allegation is that he touched this young woman outside of her clothing.
You know what I say? How are they going to prove that? They can't even prove that John Bonet was murdered by her parents. You know what I mean?
They say that though the allegation made against Mr. Dykstra is in fact quite minor and does not warrant criminal charges, the fact remains that it is completely untrue, so he's going to fight it.
You know, anybody can accuse anybody, anything.
Charges were filed against Dykstra on Tuesday.
Nails.
Nails Dykstra, that's right.
Right, Nails they call him.
So, there you go.
You know what Jackie's nickname is? No Nails.
No Nails Dykstra.
Yeah.
Maybe her lap needed scrubbing, too.
I'm sure it did.
Rosie O'Donnell is launching Rosie's Readers.
Good.
A new children's literacy program on her show today.
I want to do something like that. I want to get behind that movement.
Her guest will be J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series of children's books.
I hope they're going to read a diet book.
Oh.
They're going to read anything.
The host will select age-appropriate books for kids with her partner in the project, the eToys website.
Oh.
A portion of the sales for the books via eToys will go to O'Donnell's All for Kids Foundation.
Yeah, she's into kids.
And children who join Rosie's readers will be encouraged to email through etoys.com.
Well, I'd like to do something nice for people, but I'm too selfish.
Well, you tried with the porn of the month, but it's not getting the same reaction in the press. People scoff at your efforts.
Yeah, well, screw them.
Robert De Niro was trying to become a mogul. He wanted to open up a movie theater or a movie studio.
Oh, who does he think he is?
In the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
Oh, please.
But it turns out somebody else had first dibs on the site, and so the city had to back out of the deal.
How are you going to open a movie studio in Brooklyn? What is that?
Well, I guess, people who want to suck up to De Niro will come and work there. You know how that is.
Maybe those junky movies Jackie makes will film over there.
That's fun. Yeah, there'll be some place for those production companies to go.
Mr. De Niro, we're going to use your studio. Hey, I work with Bob De Niro.
Hey, Bobby D.
I've got a book.
It's Jackie J.
I want to do a karate movie.
Amazingly, the Colorado grand jury probing the JonBenet Ramsey case wrapped up a 13-month investigation yesterday without indicting anyone.
There's not a bit of DNA, there's not a bit of hair, there's not a bit of a blood sample from any other human being other than that family.
30,000 pieces of evidence were introduced.
14 months, right?
Right.
But the jury didn't have sufficient evidence to warrant the filing of charges.
This is what the O.J. trial has done to us. People now cannot be brought up on charges. I'm not saying whether they're innocent or guilty. Say, bring them up on charges. Everybody seems to have the suspicion. Listen, there was a fresh snow that night. Not one footstep from an invader coming into that home. I'd convict them based on that.
I guess if you charged everybody in the house, somebody would crack.
Of course.
Go to jail.
Let them all go to jail and let them sort it out. In prison. Oh, I wish I could prosecute. I should have become an attorney. I would have been the one good attorney. I would have worked. I wouldn't have been a good attorney. I would be corrupt as all the rest of them. Who am I kidding?
For a moment, you had yourself convinced.
Yeah, I want to go into corporate law. Get rich. I'm a divorce lawyer or something. Make some money.
Well, here's Pam Paw, who is Patsy Ramsey, JonBenet's mother's sister.
Right.
Paul was happy to hear the Ramseys were not charged. Number 9.
I love that the name is Ramsey. That's the name of a scumbag. Where is it?
Number 9.
Number 9, Robin.
Number 9.
Though I was glad to hear that the grand jury validated my feelings by not throwing down a ludicrous indictment against them, I also was hoping with the deepest of hope that they had found something.
Yeah. Keep dreaming.
And here she is again. She's confident the grand jury, she was confident that the grand jury would not indict the Ramseys.
I had known all along that this search for something about Patsy and John, which could hopefully lead to an indictment by the public or by the press or by whomever, was just not an option because I knew emphatically that they had nothing to do with JonBenet's murder.
Maybe it was a mosquito that killed her. Listen.
Well, there's another theory floated by one of the forensic scientists in the case, saying that he isn't sure it was even a murder.
Oh.
It could have been an accident covered up to look like a homicide.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do.
Now, who would do that?
Yeah.
What?
Is he from Colorado also? What's the air thin over there?
I couldn't believe that one. But that's what Wine Guy had the nerve to say.
Well, they were swift to condemn me.
Always in Colorado.
Yeah.
And everywhere else.
Come to think of it. Even within my own company. Let me take a break, Robin, and come back and hear the rest of the news right after this. Where's my cousin? Hey, Sean, what's up?
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin works in the coroner's office.
Yeah.
Where Will Chamberlain's at.
Yeah.
And he said that they were trying to shut the drawer. You know how they pull the drawers out where the bodies are?
Yes.
And they weren't able to shut his drawer because Will Chamberlain had an erection.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I believe that.
So they
You want to believe.
They had to bring in dry ice and pack him in dry ice.
That true?
Yes, it is.
Does the body, seriously, Robin, you would know this. Does the body sometimes go rigid and the rigor mortis steps in? I'm serious. I think that's possible.
We would hope, huh?
No dice?
I don't think so.
You never had sex with a dead man, Robin?
No.
I don't believe that.
You don't?
No.
I don't hang around the dead.
I think you've done it all. I think you knew one day you'd write another book and you'd need to do it.
I don't hang around the dead.
You didn't bang your father?
After
When he was
he
dead?
died?
Yeah, in the coffin.
No.
You didn't jump in the
I
coffin
didn't
with him?
get nostalgic that way.
Did you ever see your dad's penis?
No.
Even with all the molestation?
No.
You never showed that to you. Never got that treat.
No, never got that far.
Did he leave a note and a picture in a safety deposit box for you?
A note?
A note about what?
Like he was sorry or anything?
We
No.
talked about it.
Said he was sorry, but he thought Robin was a prune.
He didn't recognize me.
Thank you, sir. All roads lead back to you.
I guess.
Robin, what else is in the news?
Well, we were talking about Colorado before we left, so a little bit more Colorado news.
Please. I'm going to play the...
You may have seen it on TV, but a Colorado sheriff says you shouldn't have. It's a videotape showing snippets of the surveillance footage from inside Columbine High School during the shooting rampage last April.
Wow.
It doesn't show any bodies, but does contain a few terrifying seconds of the ordeal that left 15 people dead. Jefferson County Sheriff John Stone says the grainy copy was shot off a projection TV by a CBS affiliate at a training seminar in New Mexico, and Stone wants all copies of it back. The Albuquerque tape has already been shown on the CBS Evening News and by some of the network's affiliates. The sheriff's office has authorized use of the surveillance tape for the training of police and emergency workers only, but did not intend it for general release. So they're all upset that CBS has gotten a hold of that and has been showing parts of it.
Do they say the S word? Because then CBS wants to air it at night. As long as you don't air it on my show.
Yeah, they're lucky that CBS didn't show any bodies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're going wacky over there.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
The Senate has rejected the Global Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, drawing criticism from governments around the world. The strongest reaction came from Russia, where leaders are accusing the U.S. of undermining international stability. In China, a spokeswoman says the government deeply regrets the move. She says U.S. ratification would have played an important role in encouraging other countries to support the ban. One of the people who was a prime mover in that rejection of the treaty was...
Baba Booey.
No, it was not Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
It was Senator Jesse Helms.
Right.
Number 8 is the senator who is the head of the Foreign Relations Committee.
He's funny to listen to.
He says, you know, he didn't like dealing with President Clinton on this issue. He says maybe the next president will be a Republican who will have a very different attitude toward the test ban treaty.
The next administration must be left free to establish its own nuclear testing and its own nuclear non-proliferation policies, not have them dictated by the Clinton administration.
Whoa.
Clinton administration.
Clinton. I like it. I can't even say Clinton. I say Clinton.
Wow.
We were talking about how charismatic O.J. is. Well, look at what happens even when the police encounter O.J. A pair of Miami-Dade police officers were relieved of regular patrol duty on Tuesday night for smiling alongside O.J. Simpson for a photo.
Really, man?
Can't do
According to a department spokeswoman. Yeah, you don't go into the field and smile in a photo with O.J.
Cops love to take pictures. They really do. Right?
Well, 2 of them are now working desk jobs as an internal investigation about their response to the Simpson 911 call last week is conducted. The two officers were sent to the townhouse where O.J. was after making that 911 call at 6:15 on Sunday, reporting that his girlfriend had been on a 2-day drug binge and he wanted her to go to rehab.
Hey, O.J., how about putting on the Santa hat here and posing with me?
He later told police that it was another friend, not Brody. But Brody is named on the police report. After the investigating officers interviewed Simpson and searched the neighborhood for the missing woman, they returned to the house to give Simpson a domestic violence pamphlet and a card with a police case number on it. Then one of the officers asked Simpson to pose with him for a Polaroid snapshot. He said, "I'm a big fan. Would you mind?"
I would love to.
Thank you, O.J.
And then after the photograph was taken,
big fan.
O.J. told the guy to wait because he really likes his big fans, and he autographed the Polaroid snapshot for him.
What a good guy.
Lots of love.
You cops were good to me.
The giddy cop returned to the station and showed the picture off to his fellow officers.
Good move.
And office mates. So apparently the sergeant on duty at the time found the photos funny. He blew up a copy of the picture to display at the station, and that's when the laughs ended.
You went too far.
Yeah.
Look at my picture.
So now two guys are sitting at the desk.
He called me on the phone.
He
called me.
He called 911 and I answered.
Rita, you're on the phone.
Hey, I don't know about that last caller, but I do know that men can have erections when they're dead because I'm a police officer. And the first dead body that ever responded was an old man who did have an erection.
Your phone connection isn't that good, but what she's saying is that in fact when people die, they're I've actually heard this, that when the rigor mortis sets in, that a man can die.
Well, I just don't imagine it going skyward.
Well, Wilt Chamberlain was a big man, and the fact that the coroner could not close that refrigerator is absolutely believable.
Huh?
Yes. Either that or cut it off and put it in a box of long stem roses. I'll give it to you.
Hi, Howard, you still there?
Yeah, it's hard to hear you, Rita.
Tell John when he goes to the Yankee games to stay in his seat. He was up and down about 100 times last night.
Yeah, well, he wants to be noticed.
What do you mean he's up and down? He's standing?
No, he was in his seat, going back and forth. I don't know if he was going to get beers or going to...
Yeah, he's back and forth. It's beers. It's the John Show. Can't stay in his seat. Wants to make sure. He reminds me of an actor. When I was a little kid, my parents took me to a play. And, we were sitting there waiting for the play to go on. And the guy who played the white basketball coach, what was that guy's name,
Was
Robin?
it Ron Howard?
No, something like that.
Something like that. Howard. Ken Howard.
Ken Howard. I don't know if you remember. He was on a show called The White Knight, I think it was
White
called.
Shadow.
White Shadow. This guy was up and down 50 times. 50 times.
Turning around,
Turning around, wanted to be noticed.
If you drink beer, you gotta go to the bathroom.
100 times?
No, I got up like actually 5 times. I had to go to the bathroom.
Well, listen, people are trying, listen. At some point, you bring so much attention to
I
yourself.
had 3 big beers, which is equivalent to like 5.
Right.
And then I had 2 vodka and cranberries.
Right.
So I had to go to the bathroom. I always have to go to the bathroom when you drink that much. It's raining on you.
I'm not going to bust your balls anymore. You had enough ball busting. You'll apologize to me later.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't know that he knew he was supposed to apologize.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Well, since we're speaking about Wilt Chamberlain, that is. Services are set for Saturday morning in Los Angeles for Wilt Chamberlain, the NBA legend who died on Tuesday. Meanwhile, more light is being shed on the circumstances surrounding his death. Chamberlain's agent says the NBA Hall of Famer died of congestive heart failure. And while his condition was unknown to most people, the agent says his condition had deteriorated relatively quickly over the last several months. He was having doctors come to his home and drain fluid out of his legs.
Wow. They should have drained fluid out of his third leg.
Oh, stop it.
Died, they can't even close the casket.
Oh, please. Anyway, that's really said. He had medical problems that nobody knew about, so he was...
Hey, what you doing? We have a problem. Wilt's casket can't be closed.
Drain the fluid.
All right, fluid is drained.
Sicko. Boy, Mariah Carey's talking a lot.
What does she now say? She can be quiet.
She was interviewed, and she says
Talks too much.
that while singers can act, actors who sing are irritating.
Put her in a straitjacket.
Oh, goodness. She objects to people who
What does she care?
actors and then go on to, I guess, sing. And
She's talking about Jennifer Lopez, right?
Yeah, probably a veiled reference.
Yeah. You know what?
And she doesn't think she's crazy, but she says she could probably benefit from a little time on the couch. She also tells Glamour magazine that she should probably be in therapy at least 2 hours a day.
She couldn't handle it. Let me tell you something. That therapy crap isn't easy. You get bored out of your mind.
She still has issues from her childhood and becoming a public figure so early in life.
I'll tell you what, she can come to my therapist with me. We'll get on the couch together. That'll be the best therapy I'll ever have. Believe me. Let my therapist watch.
She had a taste of therapy doing some relaxation exercises in connection with acting lessons she took a couple of years ago. And she also has gone through couples therapy, but found delving into her childhood issues kind of useless.
Well, Tommy must have loved going to couples therapy with Mariah. Forget about it. Imagine she dragged his ass to couples. Boy, no wonder. Boy, I hope Tommy's having a good time. Boy, she a pain in the ass. Poor Tommy, running Sony Records. You got to be in marriage therapy. Not busy enough. Guy don't get married. You sit there and yenter it up. Crying out loud. Tommy's got to run all at Sony Records. You got these rock artists hocking him in the head every 2 seconds with problems.
Well, he married one.
He gets a free moment. What's this bitch want? Let's go talk about our relationship. Stop talking. Spread your legs. Too much talk makes a man cuckoo.
Tell Pearl Jam I gotta call him back.
Yeah, I can't talk to Pearl Jam right now. I gotta go to marriage therapy.
She said I don't listen.
These broads.
You
They don't know how good she had it.
You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I know, but I know plenty. You'd be surprised what I know.
You don't have to be there.
You never know unless you're there.
It's not what he signed up for.
What else is in the news?
They say it happens all the time. There's a substitute teacher in the classroom and the kids start cutting up, right?
Right.
Only this time, the substitute allegedly struck back. Sheriff deputies in Lodi, Ohio say a fill-in choir teacher got so angry she threw things at unruly 7th graders. The deputies say the woman hit one girl with a dictionary.
Good. Sometimes the teacher's gotta command respect.
That dictionary's big. If it was one of those great big ones, that's pretty hefty.
Who knows?
And she had another child with a calculator. And all 7 students were slightly injured. I mean, she was really winging.
I had a shop teacher who used to wing pieces of chalk at my head. Let me tell you, it was good for me. Taught me how to listen.
Oh, boy. You think the strangest things are good for you. The principal fired the substitute. The local superintendent of schools says kids often misbehave, but substitute teachers should not make excuses for their own unruly behavior. They should not be throwing things at 13-year-olds.
Any kid who's gone to a bad school, I assume this is a bad school.
I didn't go to a bad school. We cut up when the...
We always had things thrown at us. I had erasers and chalk.
Nobody ever threw anything.
Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, please. It's the only way to get the kids under control. I've been hit many times.
One of our teachers shut us up by crying. She burst into tears.
I had that, too. I had that, too. And they committed her to a mental institution. I'm not kidding. Drove her right out of her mind.
Oh,
what is it?
I had a teacher throw a folding chair at me.
Of course.
And you know what?
Goodness.
I got to tell you.
You deserved it.
I deserved it.
What about the teacher locked in? Didn't the teacher take you in a closet and beat you up?
No. Oh, yeah, the art teacher. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And when my brother was in Catholic school, the reason why my parents moved out of Brooklyn, the priest took him and hung him on a coat hanger and shut the closet.
Wow. He's lucky that's all the priest did.
Your brother deserved it.
No, but the teacher that threw the chair at me, I deserved it.
You did?
What did you do?
I was being a wise ass, and I was like, totally like making him look like a jerk in front of the class. And the guy just, he was a substitute for the whole year. So from day one, the guy got no respect. And he called me a jerk, and I said, just shut up and do what you're going to do. I was in 8th grade.
Wow.
And the guy picked up a folding chair, and he winged it at me.
Nice.
There is no excuse for that. That should not have been done.
I don't agree with that.
I got slapped. I deserved it.
Oh, you guys are nuts.
Oh, I got slapped a bunch of times in grammar school by the assistant principal.
I had a piece of wood broken off my head. I deserved it.
I was talking during an assembly.
You're crazy.
I did. I had chalk and erasers thrown at my head. One time I got an eraser thrown at my head, and I wasn't even doing anything. That one I didn't deserve. I was getting beaten up, and the teacher was afraid the kid beat me up, so they took the eraser and threw it at me. Like, come on, behave yourself. I go, behave myself.
So that one time you didn't deserve it.
Yeah, I didn't deserve it.
I was talking during a movie in assembly, like in 4th grade. This one I didn't deserve.
Right.
And one of the teachers came and she gave me the open hand on the side of the ear.
Oh, that's all right.
It hurt.
You need that. Believe me, a little discipline won't hurt you.
Jeez.
Everybody whines and cries today.
Could never play the trumpet again.
Yeah, everybody's doing so well now because of this subject.
Look at Baba Booey. He's a big-time producer now. What else is in the news?
Federal safety experts say some side airbags can kill or seriously injure children who are too close to them when they inflate. I don't know why. They put these airbags in the car, and then they got to warn you about the airbag. Stop that music. The warning comes as more automakers are installing side airbags as either standard or optional equipment. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is asking automakers to ship the vehicles to dealers with the bags deactivated.
You don't need airbags, Rob. You've got your own built-in
The
airbag.
dealers can activate them for consumers who want them after they've been advised of the risks.
You have the best kind of
There
airbag.
have been no deaths or injuries reported from side airbags, unlike front airbags. They've been blamed for at least 145 deaths since 1990 and have caused a public outcry.
It must be great when a guy's with you and you take your bra off.
Holy wow.
That must be pretty.
Jeez.
I just was thinking about that. I'll tell you, man.
Oh, my
When
goodness.
you drive, you could drive drunk, Robin. It's okay. You got airbags. Okay. Seriously,
I
when
have a
guys,
license to do anything.
when you take your top off, guys must go, wow.
There
It's
are
good.
never a whole group of guys.
Well, you know what I mean.
Breathtaking.
Is the guy like silent for like a minute?
No, but they're pretty, right?
He stops.
I know they are.
He just stands there in awe.
Oh, my goodness. Is your play successful if it's all sold out and nobody shows up?
It's like being in Mount Rushmore.
What do you mean by that?
There's a lot of empty seats, or maybe a lot of empty seats in Kilgore, Texas, where they're planning to put on Angels in America. The college there has decided to mount that as their play, and it's about 5 gay guys.
Does your nipple have sensation after breast reduction?
It contains some strong language. Local ministers have strongly criticized the college for putting on the play, and they think that they're buying up the tickets so that nobody can show up.
Oh, I see.
But it could be a sellout with an empty house. Is that a success?
You didn't lose nipple sensation after your...
No, dear.
Really?
But, is that a
Interesting.
success?
Yes.
Okay.
Why not? A sellout is a sellout.
Even if nobody sees your play.
Right.
And Governor Tom Ridge has signed an execution warrant for the former radio journalist Mumia Abu-Jamal less than 2 weeks after the U.S. Supreme Court rejected his request for a new trial.
Right.
Ridge ordered that Abu-Jamal be executed by lethal injection December 2nd. It was the second death warrant Ridge has signed for Abu-Jamal, the convicted cop killer whose case has become a worldwide cause for opponents of capital punishment.
Mm-hmm.
Britney Spears is now a doll.
I would buy that.
A singing doll.
Does it have a vagina?
$40. So there you have it. $40 for a singing 12-inch Britney Spears doll.
I thought you lose sensation in your breast.
Things. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Really? I thought your breasts are supposed to lose sensation after breast reduction.
But the nerves regenerate.
They do?
Yes.
I would think your breasts would be the focal point of your lovemaking. But a lot of time would be spent on
You
it.
don't think. You
I
think
do.
a lot of things.
I'm asking. That's not?
No.
Really? Shocking.
Shocking.
Now I learned something.
Nancy Kerrigan is getting into the music business. I wonder what Mariah Carey thinks of skaters who start to sing.
I don't like it myself.
Nancy Kerrigan, the figure skater, has a new single out. It's called Shining Through. It's a disco single with a groove and dance beat.
Like Cher.
The bonus track on the new single is Reflections Off the Ice, a musical tribute to skating. And Nancy says it was recorded for fun.
Right.
She says that, she's not Barbra Streisand. She knows that.
Oh, really?
And because of all she's been through, she has a very thick skin. But she realizes people are going to make fun of it. It's possible that Howard Stern is going to get a hold of it and do a real number on it, she says.
Who's that, Nancy Kerrigan?
Yes.
Well, let's get a hold of it.
She would appreciate that. And Tanya Harding, Nancy's nemesis, has announced that she is entering the world of professional skating, ready to make a comeback at the age of 28. She'll make her debut on Monday at the Pro Skating Championship in Huntington, West Virginia.
Well, this might surprise Nancy Kerrigan. They ought to ban Tanya Harding from coming back to skating. Because what was done to Nancy Kerrigan wasn't right. And I don't believe that Tanya Harding deserves a second chance. What do you think of that?
Well, Nancy probably appreciates your support.
Well, Fritz says he has the Nancy Kerrigan record.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. No, that's not it.
Well, that's a great song. Great voice. What are you talking about?
Nice lungs.
Darren Drozdov, the wrestler who was paralyzed from the waist down after the last wrestling accident, this one happening at the Nassau Coliseum, he now wants to live.
Right.
And has vowed to help others, and he also vows to walk again. He was said by his girlfriend to have once said if he were to ever be paralyzed, he wanted to die, and he wanted her to leave him. This was after they were listening and watching stories about Christopher Reeve and his horse riding accident. The Draws said, I wouldn't want to live that way.
Why would you not want your girlfriend to say? I figure, well, if I get in when I'm paralyzed, this is when I need a wife.
But you've even said you wouldn't want to live.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, that's what he was saying. In that situation, I don't want to live, and I expect you to leave me.
He's not in a Christopher Reeve situation, though. He has use of his upper body.
Right, he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Right, and he has use of his penis, from what I'm hearing.
Well, usually in that situation, you do.
Yeah. See, that's a different
thing. It depends.
As long as I got my penis,
but
I'm all
right.
right.
But it can happen.
Right. I'll play him in tennis.
No.
He wants?
I bet you he could beat you.
No.
He regained more upper body movement yesterday and was transferred by helicopter to a rehab center in Philadelphia, where they say he faces the toughest fight of his life. He says he knows he has a great battle, but he is going to walk again. His fiancée said that 4 years ago, we talked about him being paralyzed. He always wanted me to leave him, and he wanted to die.
When'd she leave him?
With prayer and love and support, his spirits began to lift, and he realized that people loved him for him, not just what he could do. What they really loved was the person on the inside.
Really?
Now he has the will to live.
All right, good for him.
So there, he says, I'm doing it for me. The Draws wants to live, and they're going to get married and move into a house they were building.
Good.
So.
Good for Draws.
He's having a good life, in spite of his injuries.
All right, anything left, Robin?
In the world of entertainment, Brad Pitt and Ed Norton have a new movie coming out. It's called Fight Club, opens this Friday. Here are the two of them on how Fight Club does not advocate violence. Number 11.
We have to distinguish that this is not a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. That's not what we're dealing with here. This was more about not being a spectator, getting in, participating, taking a...
Sorry. My time is limited. I can listen to those two.
Here's an old Wilt Chamberlain interview from 1991. Here he was promoting his autobiography, A View from Above. He was asked how much money he made as a basketball player.
What number
Wilt
is this?
Chamberlain, number 5.
I don't have that one. Isn't that weird? I must have lost it or something.
How'd you lose that?
I think I played it before.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I threw them over there. I thought you were not going to go to
Oh, you threw them all away.
Yeah, I thought you were done with Wilt. Isn't that weird? Gary, do me a favor and just pick up Wilt on the floor.
It's all
right, go ahead. It's right on the floor.
Bowie. Baba Bowie.
Number 5. And there's 2 of them, I think.
5 and
Baba
6.
Bowie.
Baba Bowie helping me out.
Those were the last 2 he found.
Baba Bowie.
He picked everything up, and they were the last ones.
My best year playing, I was the highest paid team player in the world, and I was making $450,000, which I thought was ludicrous myself. In fact, so ludicrous that we kept it quiet because we said I was making around $200,000.
So he lied about it when he was making $400,000. And here he is on the racial climate and how it has changed since he first played basketball.
It's come a long way from the times when I was first in the NBA playing in cities like St. Louis where you couldn't go to some places and eat even though you were in a league that had a team. Today, many things have changed and many things haven't. I talk about in my book about how maybe in movies, the cinema industry where man of color still isn't given the roles to make him look like a hero, the James Bond type roles, the ones that the girls Google over and men want to be like. Those things still haven't happened.
He was great in Conan the Barbarian. Remember he was in that?
Yeah, didn't you oogle over him?
I did oogle. I love him. He wore little shorts. That's why you got to be from Bill Bradley. Guy was on the Knicks when they were great. That was a great team. Willis Reed, Walt Frazier, all the Paul Monroe.
Therefore, he should be president?
Yep. Don't you think?
Not for that reason, no.
Played with black guys, knows how to get along with all the races.
I agree with that.
Telling you.
He's getting a lot of black support. That is true.
Yeah, of course.
Basketball player, I think.
B-ball.
Matthew Perry, I guess, has a movie coming out. It's called 3 to Tango. Opens November 12th. Here he talks about whether he can talk about why Chastity Bono was on the set.
The smartest character.
She was monitoring to make sure no anti-gay statements were made.
Movie played by is a gay man, and up in Toronto to make sure that we weren't offending anybody.
See?
And
what'd I say? She is now the number one.
What it's like to be a gay man?
She's the number one gay now in the country.
But she knows what it's like to be a gay man.
Right up there if we do.
I like you calling Chastity Bono. There's nobody else who needs work.
Somebody, so I don't think it's gonna. I don't think anybody's gonna be offended by the movie.
Well, thank God for that.
So they have to call in Chastity to give it her approval. She's amazing. She's worked out a better gig than her mother's. I wish they'd call me in to approve things.
Yeah, what could you comment on?
Right.
And Melanie Griffith is in a new film called Crazy in Alabama.
Yeah.
Her husband, Antonio Banderas, was the director. Why was Antonio the best director to tell this story, Melanie?
He really, grew up in Spain under Franco, who died when he was 15.
You're going to call me and make sure no disc jockeys are offended during the filming of the movie.
And then Spain became a democracy. But he always grew up looking at America and dreaming about America.
That Banderas gives me the high hard one. Oh, are we on the air? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, please. That was not meant to go.
They should have called you to that conversation.
I thought my mic was off.
The Story of Us, a new Rob Reiner film, is about to hit theaters on tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Here he was asked which of his films is his favorite. Rob Reiner, number 7.
They're all my favorite.
For emotional reasons, I would say Stand By Me is my favorite, because, not that it's the best film, that's for others to figure out, but for me, it's the most meaningful because it was the first time I made a film that truly reflected my personality, and that was divergent from my father.
Him with the father. Well, he's got father issues.
Well, I thought it was pretty funny that they had to be together when he was accepting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He's cursed.
Rita Wilson is Mrs. Tom Hanks, and she's in the movie The Story of Us, which was directed by Rob Reiner.
That's right.
What do you think the audience's reaction to this film will be, Rita?
I think it's going to be great when people leave the theater.
Well, she's got a great life, no pressure. She's got some slobs supporting her in the fashion that she wants. In grand fashion. And she gets to do a little movie here and there. Because she's Mrs. Tom Hanks. Why am I not Mrs. Somebody? Someone take care of me.
To hear, I'd love to be a fly on the wall to hear the conversations afterwards, to see who relates to what, because the movie doesn't really take sides. It doesn't.
No, I can't take her. I'm angry. All right, enough.
And does she get nervous when Tom is going to see her work?
Oh, very much so. No, Tom's a very loving husband.
Absolutely. I so want
very much so. I so want to please my man.
Him to like what I've done or like the movie, and I value his opinion. So I think that, it's really important.
I got to hook up with a rich guy. I want to marry Mel Karmazin. I want to be Mrs. Mel Karmazin. That's what I want to be.
And finally this morning they say...
I want you to call me Mrs. Karmazin.
All right, Mrs. Karmazin, I have one final story for you. They say that Mick Jagger has moved back in with his ex-wife, Jerry Hall.
Wow, look at that.
British tabloid The Mirror claims Hall insists they have separate bedrooms.
Right.
The couple has remained close after the divorce, and Jagger will live on his part of their $6.61 million home, while Hall now owns the whole thing, you know, as part of their separation, but he'll just have a part of it. Everyone is happy with the arrangement, especially the children, according to The Mirror.
That is good for the kids.
So there you have it. That's what's happening.
So Jerry Hall is down the hall. All right. Jackie Pennock's joke page. Martling is ready to talk. Tomorrow night and Saturday, October 15th and 16th at the Riviera Hotel. And he can use dirty words. On the Strip in Las Vegas, get ready for Jackie and Filthy 3D Joke Man and MP3 Audio at jokeland.com. Also his 3 Filthy Joke CDs and cassettes at only $12 plus $4 U.S. shipping. Last 2 weeks, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Stuttering John is hosting the Miss Wild Wild West 2000 beauty pageant at Wild Wild West in Brooklyn Wednesday, October 27th from 7 to 9.
Wild Wild West.
That's right. Tomorrow, a woman will burp while wearing a bikini. Jane Pratt will be in for the gossip game next week. Hank the Dwarf stops by.
Bikini girl.
Also, Butt Buffet will be playing.
Huh?
Women will eat marshmallows from different people's buttocks to win valuable prizes.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right. Arnold Schwarzenegger coming soon.
And when will you be saying the S word?